Yo, 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 what's good, what's good? Welcome, welcome. I'm going to put the stream link on the live chat and we're going to about to start this shiz. It's right there. I am block a couple of people, so if they want to come in here and, talk, we can talk. And let me just see who's in the chat. Grand King, what's good, what's good? Laureen, how you doing? Nick. Yes, it's show time. I'm going to also put the link in Discord, so hang on a second. Frieza, what's going on? The link is right here, so if you want to join, it's right there. Hey, Wrestling Snowman, what's going on? I had an okay day. It was kind of a little bit exhausting, but, what can you do? It's the weekday, and it's the 1st of December, so it really doesn't make a difference. It's still a lot of work. Insane Game HD, what's going on? Okay, I'm going to post the link in another chat, and then we're going to begin. I gotta come out the closet. What's going on, Jordan?
Nothing much. I take it you saw the messages I sent you.
I sure did, and I saw the YouTube link of that stream that, the person who doesn't like you did. And
you know what? I don't care if he doesn't like what I did anyway. You want to know why? Because I have
hey, True, what's going on? Jordan's mama, what's going on?
I have every God-given right to say or talk about whoever I want to, especially when it comes down to a certain individual who wants to talk negative about Kevin Daddy's father when he wasn't even involved in the situation until he, ran his mouth.
What's going on, Sage? Welcome, welcome.
I mean, after all,
remember the link is in the live chat if you guys want to join.
I mean, after all, we live in a society where common sense isn't so common nowadays, and yet all of a sudden we have to let all these people run over us and treat us like crap on the bottom of their shoe and think we're just going to take the insults of our dead relatives like that. No. So
what provoked? I'm just gonna say his name. I'm not starting any drama or beef with this person. So,
go ahead.
I'm just gonna mention him because he did a video view, so I might as well just say it. Why Money AD made a video about you? What was that about?
Because I talk crap about him, and I'll admit to it. I got nothing to hide. You know why? Because I'm not going to sugarcoat it. See, what he did was wrong. You were there that night when I made that live stream about the truth about fake Israelites and more thing.
Yeah.
And on that very night he talked crap about Kevin Daddy's dad, for no reason.
Yeah, and I want to talk with him eventually about that because that was wrong on so many levels. The fact that you would even make a suggestion that Kevin doesn't love his father and he doesn't care about his father. How can you say that? I would never say that about your parents. I would never talk ill will about your family members. I will always come to you if I have something to say to you. But the fact that you would speak on someone else's family members, I mean, you don't know them. You don't know their family. So why are you going to talk about them? So it doesn't make any sense.
and yet he's upset because I talk trash about him, and yet he can't handle the heat that he's brought to himself.
I mean, it's
to be honest
basic
with you,
internet thing.
I don't care if he's going to be all butthurt or bitchy about it. But one thing you will know is that the fact that you're using my username and you're also trying to make a video that pretty much doesn't even describe of how I really feel about what I went through, that is borderline harassment. So
who is that person in the beginning of the video that he played that was talking about wet pussy and whatnot?
Wait, what?
Wait, the one he did earlier
Yeah,
today? Like,
yeah,
me?
the guy who was saying wet pussy and whatnot. Who is that?
Well, I don't know if it was me or not because I don't say wet pussy every.
We know that. If you did, I'll be
shocked.
Well, I just did now, but no, I don't remember saying that. But either way, all I know is the fact that he wants to start up stuff, and try to defend Arthur, and I'm going to say that right now because that's all there is. That's all there is to it. He's doing this to defend Arthur because Arthur's feelings get hurt. Yeah, well, guess what? So did Kevin Daddy's get hurt too.
But Arthur deserves it because Arthur puts himself out there, and Arthur intentionally make videos and start things with people. Like Arthur deserves everything that's coming to him. And if they can't see that already, then maybe they need the Arthur eyes to actually Google it up, see it on the forefront on the screen.
And what I did was a retaliation.
Leon, what's going on?
And if anybody doesn't like it, then that's their problem, not mine. But I will say though, all the other stuff he's saying, like the reason why I left for 3 months. First of all, I never left for 3 months. I left for a month. Let's be clear on that. Second, about that whole thing with Miss Elite and all that. Listen, me and her, we made peace because one, your boy Arthur did that first, along with ITB. So yeah, and on top of all that.
You and me both.
You want to claim that I'm simping for Miss Elite? Let me tell you something. If anything, I've been nothing but kind and respectful ever since we made peace. You're just jealous as the fact that I don't come to your streams anymore. And you want to know why I don't come to your streams anymore? Because you keep having a certain newsboy, a certain criminal, to keep going on your panels who's talk ill of the dead.
Doesn't Money know that you and Chayton don't like fuck around, like you guys don't get along at all, and you don't want to be in the same room? He should respect that kind of common courtesy.
You want to know why? Because he just doesn't care.
Because he should realize that this person had literally. Well, I know that. I mean, I said it to him myself, directly. But I'm just letting you know. If he doesn't understand that you don't like the individual that's on his panel and you can't be in the same room, then he should respect that sense of, I'm not going to be in his panel. I'm not going to be part of his stream because I don't want to get into it with that individual who's in that panel. So he should respect that common courtesy and understand and just, comprehend. If there's any sort of malice that he may feel, he should talk with you on a personal level, which he probably did.
He never did.
Yeah.
He never did. And plus, I never had to say anything to him. You know why? Because he already knew about it. Like when my mom was upset that one night, when the night when Arthur was called a terrorist by drag and all that, and everyone turned into a meme. Well, let me tell you something. And also the night when I actually, I dropped a lot of bombs that night too. But still, at the end of the day, he saw and heard my mother cry, and you think for 1 second, well, Mom Bear, I could feel your pain. No, you don't, bitch. No, you don't. You don't know what it's like to lose a son. You don't know what it's like to lose a brother. You don't know what it's like to live with that pain every single day. The only reason why you felt sympathy for my mom was because you wanted to look good for your image. That's just it. That's it for you. Because all you do is to feed your ego and think that you're the big shot. And people want to talk about my ego. I'll admit, I got a big ego.
I mean, we all got ego. Money has an ego. And I got an ego. But I'm not going to change it because that's who I am. That's part of my persona. If you're going to want me to go lower than you, then that's an insecurity problem you have. Okay? Let's be clear on that one. So you better either deal with the fact that we have power levels, or you can get out the kitchen and don't get burned. I mean, that's just what it is.
Exactly. ZTV.
And also, people want to also bring up the fact of what I did towards Raven, the Raven Catwolf guy. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, I know Raven.
What I did to him, and I will be open in front of you guys, what I did to Raven was what I said that, he was jealous And this is when me and him were not on good terms, and Miss Elite
Mhm.
was the quote-unquote bad guy at the time, but she's not. Nobody ever is until they show their real true colors and go after other people's family. But at the same time, yeah, I said to Raven, and he forgiven me for this because we made peace. I said that he was jealous because he wasn't white. I said that directly to him, and you know what? I regretted it, and I felt ashamed of myself
Yeah,
of
that
what I
was not
said.
a good thing to say.
But me and him came to terms and made peace with each other, and he can confirm it to you. I mean, like, you can ask him, and he'll tell you that we made peace with each other, and I said sorry to him. But at the same
Yeah.
time, it's kind of funny how Arthur would like to say you like bring up the past. Well, guess what? You can bring up the past, but let me tell you, at least I can explain my side of the story better than you can. Because after all, money wasn't there. In fact, I remember distinctively, he got so hurt. Like when I was making peace with those two like Miss Elite and Raven, and just like Arthur and ITB did, what happened? Oh yeah, he makes a stream, he whines, and he acts all so hurt. Like I wasn't doing that to hurt him. I did that because I wanted to be at peace. And now all I want to do is just just let everything things side. But what happens? What happens? He doesn't want to like do the right thing and not let a certain a certain criminal who is known to be a liar, a rapist, to
But
keep being
you
on his
see,
panel.
no matter how much time, and I said this already to Hiroshimaru. By the way, Money made a video about Hiroshimaru talking about him, so you can check it out if you want.
I know.
Yeah, and it was negative, but
I must let him inform him of this.
do your job. But one thing I'm gonna say is that he will never, no matter how much time we tell him, no matter how much times we explain to him about, what the situation involving Mr. Short, they will never see to it. I think they know,
Because
and
they
they
can
know.
relate to him.
Not only that, it's not just relating, it's more so of it brings negative publicity. And as long as you can bring negative attention, that boosts your views and your view count. And the fact that they know that Mr. Short is going to trigger a lot of people to come to Money AD panel and give him more views. I mean, that's what they want. If you have someone that brings controversy, you're going to use that individual
I
as
brought
best as you
controversy
can.
too.
Yeah. But
I did too,
Chayton,
but for the
Chayton
wrong
is
reasons.
Prime's. Yeah, well, him is the wrong reasons too. It's
Yeah.
prime suspect number uno, and that's what he's bringing. And as long as Money AD realizes that, he's going to continue to use Chayton. And also, Chayton is very good at sucking dick, so that's another thing. So he knows how to kiss ass and get into people's good side in order for him to be relevant or to have them trust him, because that's what a manipulator
Exactly.
does, especially one that is very good at their job. So that's the reason why he's not going to listen to us or listen to anybody. And secondly is because he doesn't like us and he doesn't want to agree with us. He doesn't want to believe us, because to do that would mean to admit that we're right and they're wrong, and that the pride is not going to let that happen. So that's the two main reasons why Mr. Short is still on his panel. For those two reasons: arrogance and pride, that they don't want to admit that we're telling the truth, and secondly, even if we are telling the truth, that would just rack up more views for them. So
Yep. And on top of that, at the end of the day, I mean, like, I know about that. That's what I'm talking about.
hey, Lori, what's going on?
I mean, but either way. But the thing is, he can make thousands of videos of me all he wants. But the thing is, he needs to realize that video can be reported for harassment. He does not realize that. And I'm not falsely flagging anything. Sure, he's showcasing his own video, but everything he's saying is just borderline harassment. And people can think, well, haven't you harassed Arthur too by making videos about him? Here's the thing. When we were doing videos on Arthur, those were justifiable reasons because he's the one who started it and started, the eternal limbo from happening.
Fake people need to ask, catch it. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, speaking of which, hey, Money, here's the thing for you. If you can't stand the fact that I'm not joining your streams anymore because you allow a certain person that I hate, and I will admit this, I hate that person for what he said about my family, what he said about my brother, what he said about Kevin Daddy's, late father, what he said about anybody's dead relative or any relative at all. No, I'm not going to join your panel or join your little, shenanigans or your word ups. You know why? Because
I'll be
you're
right
fake.
back.
You're a phony, bro. You act all tough and mighty. Well, the thing is, you like to use the N word with the hard ER, but then again, you think you can get a free pass, but you don't. You never will. And that goes the same for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And besides, and then there's also the fact that you like to call someone a faggot. Yeah, I said it because he says it too. I'm only explaining it. He likes to use that as his way to insult somebody, and then call them a faggot, a N word with a hard ER. So there you go. You think I'm bad, and that that I could be, as bad as you claim me to be for talking crap? Dude, look at yourself first before you start, thinking twice, man. Yeah, I'm talking about no AD. Yeah. I'm talking about Adidas. Yeah, I know his first name, and I also know his last name too. And you can thank your buddy Noob X, aka Eric Melendez, battle for that one. So, because let me tell you, you need to worry about the people you have in your circle instead of the people that keep criticizing you and also insult you, because they have every God-given reason to, including me. I mean, I was gonna let this sit out and all that until it was all over, but no, dude, no. I'm sorry, you're not even worth my time. And the reason why I'm even saying this right now is because I was waiting for you to make a video about me, bro. I was just waiting for the dominoes to fall, and you fell for my trap. His parents named him after Well, okay, you know what? Hey, Mom, I guess you'd name me after Michael Jordan shoes. Yeah, and she says, yeah, no. Give me a break.
Exactly, Remington.
As far as I'm concerned, if you want to, rot with the person who's a liar and a pathological, piece of trash and a rapist, then go ahead. You can rot with him. Rot with him. You're not welcome to my channel. As a matter of fact, anybody who goes to their channel, and that panel and all that, no, you're not welcome.
There's too many fake people, Remington. There's too many fake people.
I've had enough of the fake.
And welcome.
I'm
Laureen, welcome.
I'm done being the nice guy, to be honest with you.
Adam, Adam, I actually want you to come in here because we need to have a continuation about what's been going on recently, so you can explain yourself more thoroughly here. So,
yeah. Actually, I also saw a video that, by the way, shout outs to Sage of the Six Paths. I just watched a video he did about 2 days ago, that had Adam on the panel, which I think it was all well done, but
Adidas. Wait, that's Money's real name, Adidas? Are you serious?
Yeah.
I mean,
That was Adidas.
But yeah,
it's Adidas.
But yeah,
That's how
I
you
saw the
pronounce
video that
it.
Sage did, and I thought it was really well done. And and if Adam wants to come in here, that's fine. I mean, I really don't mind.
Yeah, too many fake people, especially
I mean, I got no issues with him. I mean,
well, we're gonna talk about this because I think this is something that we have to discuss. Come on, Jordan, don't make fun of your southern accent. So yeah, we're gonna talk.
I was making fun of yours.
I'll say I'm gonna make fun of yours if you keep doing that. So yeah, we're gonna talk about this because yes, you do. It's very, I can hear it. It may not be like Brian Apsher's accent. That sounds way off the redneck.
You call my fans toilet paper?
You call my fans toilet paper?
I'm not gonna talk trash about Brian, but at the end of the day, I thought he was gonna be back last month.
And I think he's probably going through something. I think maybe he's just I mean, who knows if his parents are working? You don't know.
You know what? I mean, like if he's finally moving on and living a normal life,
I don't think so. I think that he has a setback, and the setback is keeping him from communicating with us, or else he would
I
have
was
been
gonna say
here.
something that was gonna lead into a joke.
Well, he's a joke on its own. You know.
I mean, like I was gonna say, maybe he's living a normal life, but then again, what's so normal about about what he's done?
Ain't nothing normal about a hillbilly from Alabama, unless you live in Alabama. So Sage, we're gonna invite you in as soon as we're done with Jordan. We're gonna have Adam and Sage and everyone else. Adam is here, so welcome, Adam. Jordan, you love us. So we're gonna do that once we finish with Jordan, and then you can come in and you can finally talk with Adam, and we can have a nice discussion. So
I mean, they already talked. That's what I was
coming to theaters everywhere. Coming up, a culture closet.
Go for the culture.
Oh my God.
They already talked, ZTB. I was just promoting his video that I watched.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't think they don't have any problems anymore. I don't think.
No, yeah. This comment right here. I'm stuffing my sexual mouth right now. With what? And really on my stream? Just wait until after. All right, guys. So, what do you have to say now, Jordan?
All I gotta say is that if you're gonna be like that, money, all because you get triggered because I talk trash about you after what you said about Kevin Daddy's father, and also joining in on the gang attack on Kevin. No,
all right, Sage.
You're not welcome. Not back in my circle or in my group. So go ahead and talk trash about me, about my mistakes all you want, but in reality, you've done a lot more than I have. So don't even kid yourself. Because ZTB, listen.
And you're welcome here to I forgot his name. Peter? Is it Peter?
Peter, yes, Peter.
Yeah. You're welcome here.
Because
so you can talk
ZTB,
about it.
On,
like money, he's done things, and you've seen it in how he's talked. How he's like called someone like a faggot N-word with a hard ER.
Yeah, he called me that too. He disrespected me blatantly, and basically was being a hateful bigot to me.
He does that more times. He does that more than once.
But if you, let's say for instance, if you would have popped the N-word, oh, you're a racist, you're intolerant, you don't like black people and what yada yada yada, but he can pop slurs and not think of the ramifications of his actions. You see what I mean? It's a double standard. You have to be respectful to him, but he can't be respectful to you or anyone else. And I had that talk with Money a long time ago. If he wants to have it again, I'm welcome to. But at the same time, if you're going to come with that attitude, that ghetto rah-rah kind of bullshit, I'm not going to, tolerate that shit.
By the way,
I'm not going to tolerate it.
Before I finish, I want to point this out. I know Raven Catwolf might watch this, so I want to reply to him in my way, because I saw a comment saying that maybe one day we'll all put our issues aside and and be friends. Well, here's the thing, Raven. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, brother, but that is never going to happen, because as long as AD has that attitude, having no remorse for his actions and acting like a belligerent child, especially going after someone's dead relative, all because he's trying to defend one guy, I'm sorry. No, that's not going to happen. Now, Raven, you and me are cool. I got no issues with you. I mean, you and me, forgive and forget, all that stuff. We already went there. I mean, like me and you, I've apologized, you forgive me, and we're good friends. I mean, that's it.
Remington says, grown-ass men acting like they're middle. Some people just never grow up. They just never grow up, and they just don't know how to communicate like an adult. Like, they have literally been the age 15 for the rest of their lives, and they will continue their high school career, like, to their adulthood. It's sad, but it is what it is, even with life and liberty and responsibilities that they have to do in their adult life, they still have that childlike mentality in their heads, and it's not going to go away. I will admit I'm a bit immature myself, but I know when to hold it and when to fold it.
Either way. By the way, I want to say I'm sorry if I tried talking over you or dominating. I just want to get
no. I gave you the platform. I gave you the floor so you can talk. Remington says, "Hey Sage, I can't stand when people have ghetto ass people attitudes like you are damn miserable." Yeah, and then they don't know how to talk to people. The whole point of it is like if you can't have a decentable conversation without saying mother effing this, mother effing that, f you faggot ass nigga. If you can't say like if that's what you said to me, then I'm gonna not have any respect towards you, especially if I
Yes.
approach you in a very calm, collective manner. I expect that same consideration back. You get what you output. If you're outputting
Remington.
that negativity, you're gonna get that back. Like I'm not gonna kiss your ass, but at the same time, I will listen to you, but I will not be as cordial as I once was. If that is the case, So
Yeah.
act your age, not your shoe size. Masonic, what's going on? Well, when people learn how to stop being fake and shut their fucking pie hole, then people can come together. It's not
True.
it's not the fact that they can't shut their fucking pie hole. It's the fact that they love attention. And they love the fact that they could be in the spotlight and have that, that 15 minutes of fame where they can just say whatever they want to say without any repercussions, and then they can gain controversy from that. That's what Arthur does all the time. Arthur makes these videos and he wants to gain some sort of attention from people because he knows that gaslighting is going to get a rise and is going to make him the controversy of the week. Everyone's going to be talking about him and, what fucked up things he's saying. He knows that. That's why he's going to continue doing that. So there's no changing out of him. Gang. Yeah, you got to know when to hold him, when to fold him. You reap what you sow. Dead ass. Yeah.
By the way, I also want to point out something here. Anybody who wants to repeat what I said to him, like a loyal informant and wants a doggy treat, go ahead, knock yourself out. I don't care.
He's probably watching as we speak, and if not him, it's probably Arthur.
Don't be surprised if he's sharing this
He
video.
can't get enough.
Yeah, he will. He's welcome here if he wants to talk.
And in fact, he can go eat a piece of cheese.
If you're gonna talk to me like an uneducated ghetto piece of trash, then get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my face. Yeah. I'm like a mirror. Whatever you say to me, you're gonna get right the fuck back. If you don't like it, then shut the fuck up. Then exactly. Except your mirror, you would see your beautiful self. You won't see their ugly self. So that's just that.
I sent you
The link-
I sent it
Okay.
on Facebook.
Oh, Facebook. Okay, it's in the live chat though. You can just scroll up. People are straight up drama whores, man. Yeah, but
Exactly, Peter.
Well,
either way, people say disrespectful things for no reason. Well, we're gonna get into that.
Well, what's that, Sage?
Hold on, wait, guys. We're gonna get into that.
Sage?
Either way, people still say disrespectful things for no reason and have the damn time, and then they are completely stupid when you exactly,
By the way-
or they play stupid as if you're the one who's going crazy, as if you're speaking nonsense.
by the way,
That's why I
Sage, gotta
come
tell
with
you
the
something,
receipts.
Yep.
And they
go
don't
ahead.
lie. They don't
I got
lie.
something to tell you, brother. You did that
Maureen,
video I
what's going
saw,
on?
like the one you did 2 days ago. Mazel tov.
Oh, thanks.
I thought that was pretty good. I mean, I think that was a video that needed to be made, man.
Yeah, and that video is the reason why we're gonna do this. We have everyone here so we can talk about it, and Dark Horse is here, so this is
Hello.
I swear, even when someone caught,
You got a fake motherfucker in here named Nick.
I'm fake.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm fake.
Oh,
What
yeah.
I did.
wait, guys,
So-
hold on, Dark Horse. I'm gonna read the last comments and then we're gonna continue. I swear, even somebody's caught in the act, they deny what they do as. That's the topic of this video. Hey Doberman, what's going on? Share these nuts. Exactly. Catch him. Not the victim here. They cannot play the victim card. Dead ass. Right, Lewis? Welcome. Okay. Now for the main match of the century.
Ding, ding, ding.
Frieza, I'll let you get it started.
Well, you're very fake, Nick. When I didn't say or do anything to you, you were over there talking shit about me because I called Peter out. And do
That's
you
my
want to
friend you
acknowledge
called out, you
why
cocksucker.
I called Peter out? Do you want to talk about why I called Peter out?
Why? Why are you talking about? What did he do to you?
What did he
You've been a
do?
good friend
He
to you.
took back everything he's ever said about Chayton. He apologized to Chayton.
Look, how many
First
times has he
and
got to fucking
foremost-
explain himself?
He first and foremost
Listen, why don't we get him on
took
here?
back
I'll let him
everything
explain
he
himself
ever
right
said
here.
about Chayton in his videos,
I
even
already-
comments. When you
Well, can I
take
say
back
this?
everything you've ever said about somebody like that, what
Pass the
what a
Dutchie.
slap in the face that is to the true victim in all of this.
Well,
What
can
a
I say?
slap in the face that is.
Well, can I say
Peter
this real quick?
says, "Here comes the lies."
No, Peter,
Okay.
the proof has been shown. You don't get to lie your way out of this one.
Well, can I say this real quick? Nick said that you want to get Peter on here. Well, here's the thing, dude. I offered him a spot on the panel a couple days ago, and he didn't show up. And instead, he ran away like a bitch and made his own little live stream. So,
I watched the stream, man. You didn't show up.
and yeah, exactly. I called his ass out, and he didn't show up. The dude's a straight up bitch.
Kind of like yourself.
What do you mean myself? I had the balls to confront him, but he didn't have the balls to confront me. Hey, could you explain that one?
Nick,
What? What's
Sage
that?
wants you. Sage wants you to
many
explain.
Explain. Listen, he had a stream. Is he fucking wrong for having his own fucking stream, Sage? For fuck's sake.
Well, I mean, I offered him to come in to confront me, but he didn't do it.
Well, he's here now in the live chat.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
even if
well,
he comes in, but I highly doubt
You know,
it.
I will add, I'm not picking any sides. I'm just saying what I saw. That's it. Because Peter had his chance to come inside Sage's live stream 2 days ago, and yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, you should have went in there when you had a chance, brother. I mean, but you didn't.
Now that
Peter,
you
you're
got
not
these
going to rip
two here-
anything, man. The comments of you saying you apologize to Chayton
Right here,
for
Peter.
everything you ever said in your
Come on in,
videos
Peter.
is
Say your
there.
piece.
There's no taking that
All
back.
right, Josh, let him speak.
You're
You
no,
get on
I
here.
don't have to let him do anything.
Yes, you did. This is
Or
ETV
what?
stream. Show some
Yeah,
respect.
so this is ETB stream. So shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up. How about that?
No, Nick, you two-faced piece of garbage.
I'm
You are a
two-faced.
two-faced bitch.
How I know you're
when
not
we were in
two-faced?
there in that stream on Sage's channel, what did you do after we left? Going and talking more
Was I
shit
wrong for
about
defending
me.
my friend?
Two-faced
Was I wrong?
motherfucker. I don't
Was I
give a
fucking wrong for
fuck.
defending my friend?
In this situation, it is
I
not
knew
about
Peter for
Peter.
5-6 years before I met you.
This situation is not about Peter. This
Well, you made
situation
it
is
about
about
it. You two
someone
made it
who,
about him.
if Peter actually went through the things that Daniela has had to go
Oh,
through.
see, now you're using her situation to make yourself look good.
Am I?
Yes,
Oh,
Let
you
me
you
are.
ask
piece
you,
of
dumb
shit!
fuck,
You
Nick,
piece of you
from
penguin
a-
little
from-
looking fuck!
No,
You piece of
let
shit!
me handle this.
Look who's
Let me handle
talking,
this.
Sage. Look who's
Whoa,
talking.
whoa. Who
Motherfucker.
gave her the platform to get her story out, Mr. Smartass? Was it you, or was it me?
I didn't know about this till later on.
Till
so
she was on
yeah,
my
yeah.
show, and I had her put her voice out there. So I'm not using no one as a weapon. I'm the one that got her voice out there in the first place. So don't even come at me with that bullshit.
I'm just
You
eating
coming at me,
popcorn,
so-
Doberman.
You know?
You coming at me,
David, my
so-
boy, what's going on? People should use Streamlabs like others have in the
You
UK.
coming at
I
me?
know. I should think
I know
about
what he-
using that.
I
Yeah.
actually know where David's coming from. It's an inside joke.
Well, you have to inform me on that.
ZTB, let me ask you, when you see a comment
Sorry.
that says, "I'm so sorry,"
But he
Chayton.
wasn't apologizing.
Hold on,
I'm
Nick.
so
Hold on,
sorry.
Nick. Hold on, Nick. Hold on, Nick. Hold on. Hold
I'm
on.
so sorry, Chayton, for the videos that I made on you. Well,
He
let's
never
ask
said
ourselves-
that.
Yeah,
Oh,
he did.
never said that.
No, he
He
didn't.
never said
Well,
that.
this is the perfect time where I like to say my favorite phrase: "Show me the receipts." And once
Yeah.
the receipts are there,
The videos
then
on my channel are up. I mean, they're
Okay,
up.
let me
But if
see
I
it.
can
Hold
find
on.
if I can find the comments again,
hey DCX, back is 21. Welcome.
then I'll find the receipts again because they're on my channel for sure. And
Yeah, and then, apparently me going
in
after Peter gave.
fact,
Oh, go ahead.
Gang. Yeah, Lorraine, where's the popcorn and the Pepsi and the Coke?
You
The
know,
Pepsi, because I prefer Pepsi.
I never, when I first made my video, I never once apologized to him, even after I, privated it because, of a mutual agreement. But after he broke the agreement, I put it back up, and I don't.
How am I
apologize
wearing
for
that
nothing.
D6? I don't even know who the
Wow.
fuck you are.
You went after me for Peter. For Peter. Come on
Was I
now,
wrong
dude.
for defending my friend? You think it was a fucking crime, motherfucker?
Dude, I never even did a thing to you, and then you started trash talking me.
Listen, I have a right to defend my
Oh,
friend.
Peter is here. I'm gonna get rid of Jordan, and I'm gonna let.
Peter? Want to say your piece? You think it was a fucking crime, motherfucker?
Dude, I never even did a thing to you, and then you started trash talking me.
Bullshit.
I have a right to
Bullshit,
defend my
Sage.
Peter is
There's
here.
an echo.
I'm gonna get rid of Jordan. And Peter.
There's an echo.
Peter, you got the audio fix or something?
I'll be right there.
Okay.
Well, what I was gonna say, was that I never even did a thing to you, man, and you just randomly started talking your shit when I made that one video on Peter. That one video.
So I look out for my friend. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I mean, well, let me just say this though, dude. There's been my friends have got involved in drama. For example, they got involved in drama, and I never went in there and said, "Oh, I'm going against you because you're going against my friend." Like that. That's not how. That's not what I did.
So it's me defending my friend a crime now.
Well, you should just stayed in your own lane and not gotten
Maybe you
involved.
should stay in your own lane too.
All state.
In my own lane, what? What? Where are you getting
Yeah,
at?
I know you wanted to get involved. You sex or whoever the hell you are.
What? Get involved in what?
Here's my thing. Let me interject here. If Peter did apologize to Chayton, you know what that means, right? That means he's also apologizing for what Daniela had said about Chayton. So when you apologize to someone who has committed an act of crime and you apologize to someone who was convicted, you're literally forgiving or saying that they regret even having that malice towards that person who has committed that crime. So you're forgiving the actions and giving, I guess, a pass for them, all because they're being nice. So if Peter did actually apologize to Chayton, then yeah, unfortunately he's liable to that. I mean, that's just what it is, and it's a spit in the face to Daniela, in my personal opinion, because she has a video. You guys don't know about this. But she has a video.
I'm screen sharing what he said actually, and then there's more he put on my channel.
She has a video.
Read that if you want to.
Sure.
CTV.
She has a video that she recorded of the situation, the abuse. She said she's not going to release it yet, but if it comes down to it, she would. This is what Peter says. Charlie, let me say I apologize if I said anything about you in my rants or streams about what you did back in the summer. I was just pissed off with the animal abuse and what happened with Daniela. You can still hate me, that's fine, but I'm coming to you like a man, and I will let the past go, and I want to move on from it, okay? Hope you can accept my sincere apology and let us go our separate ways. I was just very pissed off about the whole situation, and I want to just get away from the petty BS YouTube drama and focus on myself and get ready for my B-Day, Christmas, and the end of the year, and focus on making 2022 my year. And then Mr. Short says, hey man, I get you. I forgive you, man. And if I said anything bad about you, I honestly can't recall. But if I did, I apologize as well, man. I appreciate you coming to me and saying this. I'm glad we can be adults about it. Oh. Well, Peter.
So there you go. And then on my comment section, Peter admitted he was apologizing for everything he said in his videos. And that's even comments that were made. So you're pretty much apologizing.
Let me talk, asshole.
Hey guys, calm it down.
You cross-eyed cock.
Okay, guys, Peter, you're on my stream. You got to calm it down.
Yeah, calm down.
I am calming down.
Go ahead. Dig yourself out of this one, idiot. Go ahead.
Okay, cock.
Go on.
I told you on my Peter Gilmore rant stream that I worded the comment wrong. I worded the comment wrong, and I apologize for that. Then I went on Chase's stream, said the same thing.
Hey,
then
guys.
I told Charlie what I said, and everything is done. I did not say that I apologize for the videos.
Oh, you sure did. You sure did, dumb fuck. Peter, I made a video showing what you said. How are you going to sit here and say
worded
you
it
never
wrong.
apologized?
I mean, that's one hell of a typo if you made a typo. That's a paragraph's worth of a
He's full
typo.
of shit. He's full of shit. He's a known liar. Peter is.
Yeah,
I mean,
one
if
big
just be
typo.
honest, dude. If you apologize to Mr. Short, then just say yes. And if you are, well, I mean, hey, it's,
I'm not apologizing for what he did. I told Chayton that.
well, why did you put it on the paragraph? Like
I
that?
worded
Exactly.
it wrong.
How can you word
Yeah.
that wrong?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not buying that story.
How can you word that wrong? That's blatant. That's like an entire essay worth of an apology. You
But it
mean to
wasn't
tell me
apologizing to him.
you remember you think that a mistake that's a paragraph long is considered to be acceptable? Like it's pretty obvious what you meant from what I'm seeing
I
here.
got this other part right here. Since he wants to play denial, so he had one.
Get
one
your
typo,
popcorn ready, dude.
one typo right there, right? ZTB, one typo, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess he had
You're in
another
for a
one
show,
here.
Doberman.
Adam was strong. Are you showing it?
Yeah, I am.
Adam was strong in his apology, and the whole thing with him and Charlie, I don't care for. And if I apologize to Charlie for my comments about what he did and block me on Messenger, and you block me on Messenger, then so be it. I don't care what you think. I'm not forgiving Charlie for the stuff he did. I'm only apologizing for the 2 vids I did bashing him for the stuff about Daniela. Let me repeat that. I'm only apologizing for the 2 vids I did bashing him for the stuff about Daniela, which is all I was calling him out for from the beginning. I never said he was apologizing for what Chayton did. I said he's apologizing for the videos that Peter made, which means you're actually, in a way, taking back what you said. Or why else would you apologize for what you said?
Yeah.
No, what?
So there you go. There's your second bit of proof. Go ahead.
Damn, the receipts are coming.
I guess it was another typo,
That's
Peter.
bullshit
Another
proof.
typo. Another typo,
That's
wasn't
bullshit
it?
proof. It's bullshit proof.
Another typo.
But it's your response
Wait.
though. It's not like
Wait.
someone forged it. It's actually come from your account.
So
Unless-
Peter, you're saying that's CGI? Like, come on now.
I'm not showing.
What does Sean
I
have
got a
to do with
bigger cock
anything?
in here. Okay?
So Peter, what do you
I
have
don't give a
to?
fuck how big your cock is. I don't know what that has to do with the thing,
What?
the situation.
What
Used to don't work
what do
at
you?
Walmart.
Oh my God!
What?
Here we go. Troll mode.
At least he has a job.
What?
But let me just say
Yeah.
this, All right, so you
Okay,
both
good
have
for
a
you.
job, you make
Okay,
the
good
money,
for you.
you have a livable wage. That's not an issue. The issue here is why would you say that if knowing that you were essentially ignoring the transgressions that Chayton had did to Danella and everyone else here?
I told Danielle already.
And she was not happy. She told me personally. She said she was very annoyed
She told me the same thing.
Just she poured her heart out, and then everyone else just basically just disregarded her afterwards. The moment Chayton gotten a little following, and they basically,
I did not do that.
wait,
did not do that to her.
I know, but you indirectly did, because when you forgive and excuse someone's actions, you're excusing the malice that other person has brought to the other individual. So it means if he beaten her and molested her and did a whole bunch of stuff to her as what she has the accusations of, then you're basically saying, hey, guess what, Chayton? You didn't do that. I still got your back. You my homeboy. I know she's lying. That's what you're saying,
All right, whatever.
I mean, is that what you're really saying?
Nope.
So what are you saying?
I'm standing by what I said. That's it.
Well, what are you
What
saying?
did you say? What
I'm
did you
saying
say?
I'm not excusing Chayton for what he did. That's all.
But why would you apologize? I don't get it.
If any remarks they said in the video upset him, that's the only thing. I'm not.
Well, why would you?
apologizing for
Why would you care about his feelings?
Well,
You don't like
well-
the person,
I didn't say I didn't like Chayton.
so why
He
would you
doesn't
care
deserve an
about their
apology.
feelings?
Whatever.
What do you mean,
Wait,
whatever?
wait.
So you're
Sean, I
saying
don't
you
give a
do
shit.
like Chayton? You do or you don't? I'm confused.
As a person, yes. For what he did, no.
So
As a-
what?
That makes no sense.
perfect
Yeah.
sense.
What he did is part of his character. So if he did it, that means that person is naturally like that.
Oh, so if I rape my cat, does that make me a bad person?
Dude, you're not
I mean, why would you
yes,
rape your cat?
Yes.
And if you do that, I'm calling PETA.
Yeah, that makes you a horrible person, Peter.
No, I'm not a horrible person. No.
So if you think you could just rape your cat and that everything's fine, and do you do that? Do you do that? I mean,
This is
there
some
something you
Brian
would like
Absher
to-
shit
to
going
admit
on
here?
here. What are we talking about? I mean, it's not
something-
laughing matter, but it's just wow.
No, I'm serious. Do you do that? I mean, the way you said it, you sure seem serious that you don't think it would be a bad thing for you to do that. It would be. It'd be very wrong. Oh, you're real quiet now. Damn.
But I still get more pussy than all you guys. So.
Well, I mean, if you're doing it with
I
your
mean-
cat,
I mean,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
really
with
give
my
a
cat,
fuck
I'm
what
like,
what
Josh.
I don't give a fuck what pussy you get. You can get as much pussy as you want to. If it has
long as
He
it's
STDs,
probably
you
human.
have
gets it on
STDs.
because only
I
trolls
really
say
don't
that
care.
when they.
You know,
when
I
they
Sounds
want
like
just,
to
you're
piss off
not getting
people.
human pussy though. So I'm kind of
I'm
concerned.
29. Yeah, yeah. And
So
I fuck both.
bestiality-
I fuck both. So
I mean, the only
for
pussy
me,
he's getting is Nick's. So I mean, that's all he's
damn,
getting.
son.
Dark Horse, why don't you go fuck yourself, you cuck?
Sage said that.
See Nick? See what I'm saying about Nick here?
Sage, why don't you go fuck off? All your people look the same.
You just
People
talked
look the
about
same.
raping his cat, and you're
Got
telling
him,
us to
Nick.
go fuck
Got him.
off. Please.
No. Sage, go suck a dick.
Why? Why should he?
Yeah, go
What
suck
did-
Will's
he do?
dick.
Why don't you go suck Dark Horse's dick? You
I don't even
cocksucker.
like
Well,
the
you're
guy.
clearly blowing Peter
Bullshit.
here.
Peter's my
Clearly
friend
blowing
for
Peter.
6 years. I know before I met you two faggots.
Hey, Nick.
Sorry, I'm getting
Watch
pissed
it.
off right now. Look, I'm getting pissed off about this right
You
now.
don't have
Okay,
a
but don't
reason-
pop that F word.
Look, I'm
Who
sorry.
cares?
See, the thing is, you can't truly.
Can we have
explain
free
what-
speech?
The thing is, you can't explain.
Well, not on
what
my platform. There's certain words I do not allow that. It's my platform. I'm telling you
I
right
didn't
now.
know you-
I don't tolerate that word.
Okay, I'm
Just
sorry.
like the
Will, I
N
didn't-
word.
Okay, the
Okay.
N-word,
I'm sorry, CTV. I'm sorry. I get heated sometimes. I feel like I'm
Apologize.
being insulted by people.
Yeah, you're insulted by your own stupidity.
You
is what
insulted
it
me
is.
first, so.
No, you
so
came
take
after
it.
me. No, you two dickheads came after me.
No, that's not
Bullshit,
what happened.
bullshit.
He came
Actually-
after
Bull
both
fucking
of us.
shit. No, you're
Actually,
bullshit,
Nick,
Dark Horse.
I've never responded to all that crap you said about me
Look,
after
am I
we
wrong for defending
were
my
on
friend
that
here,
stream with,
motherfucker?
after Sage stream. I never responded to all the other crap you said about me. So
Yeah, we
technically, you
know
said a
stuff
lot
you
of
said
stuff
about us.
about me.
And me
Don't
too.
feel bad, Peter. I try to fuck a still. Oh no,
Oh,
no! That's how he died too. Oh, rest in
Oh,
peace.
That's the joke.
what?
I must have hurt real bad.
That's how he died. Oh God.
Crikey, you stung me! You stung me, the bastard! Crikey! Oh my God!
Probably Peter talking to himself. He tends to do that.
I don't talk to
That's
myself.
the internet.
Josh.
I don't understand what this dude's talking about at this point.
So I mean, what we're gonna get out of this? Like, you know,
I can tell
Nothing.
you a whole bunch of nothing there, ZTV. A whole bunch of nothing.
I mean,
not
something
gonna-
has to
You're
come
right.
out of there because it's, you know, Dark Horse has showed, you know, proof. So I mean,
This dude is not really defending himself. He's just throwing grade A insults at people. So, what's the point?
like, you know, I just want you to be real here instead of, you know,
I am
just,
being
you know,
No, you're
because
not.
they're showing some substantial evidence, you know.
Oh, now he muted himself.
Good. I don't like his voice anyways. Fuck him.
So I don't give a fuck. I mean,
Fuck you too, Nick. I didn't do
God,
shit to
fuck
you, you
you.
fucking two-faced, flaky,
I'm
phony
two-faced. Look who's
motherfucker.
talking. You're two-faced.
Josh, I'm not
For
gonna
standing,
say
for standing my
You
ground,
say
for,
cuck horse.
for doing the same and saying the same thing I've been saying since July. That makes me two-faced? No, I don't think so.
Sometimes I'm
no, you're a
wondering.
flip flopper.
Exactly. But what was Arthur's problem with me?
Rest in peace. Yeah.
Or what was the whole thing with Arthur? Was this whole same situation here? So Peter, you saw all that happen. Did you not realize, oh, I'm apologizing to the biggest piece of shit on the planet Earth? Maybe Dark Horse would have a problem with that. You know, you had to have known. The thing is, what you apologize for, it makes no sense. It makes completely like no sense whatsoever. And what you're saying, your excuse, it makes no sense either. and Nick, fuck this, fuck that, fuck you. It don't make no sense. What's your
You don't
problem
make
with
sense
anybody?
either.
What's your problem with anybody, Nick?
Why
Because
should I
all
answer
I'm
your
getting
fucking
is your
question?
friend got insulted, and you're
Am I wrong
offended
for
by
defending my
this.
friend? Am I wrong for defending my friend, Dark Horse?
Yeah, when you don't know the
Exactly.
facts, you sure are.
Yeah, you didn't know the situation. You just went after me and Dark Horse for no reason.
You don't just blindly defend your friends. You call them out when they're wrong. That's truly what a true friend is. A true friend don't let their friend fuck up and just say, "Oh no, fuck all the people telling the truth." No, you call your friend out for being a piece of shit, and you are a piece of shit, Peter.
I mean, the thing is that you weren't even you weren't defending a friend at that point. You were just being a complete like minion to him. That's how it was.
I'm a
No, you
minion.
proved
a
everybody
minion.
right that
How am I
Severus
a
called
fucking
you a
minion?
double agent. You proved everybody right.
Fuck him. He can go to hell.
Well,
Fuck who? What?
I don't know. I don't know.
Who do you say
He
that
wants
to?
you to go fuck each other in the
Peter
ass.
talks to himself, and apparently Nick
How about
does
you
too.
and Peter go fuck each other in the ass? How about you
I don't
like
go
that?
that way, you homo.
Again,
I
again,
you're
Nick,
both-
Nick.
Look,
Why
Look,
are
look,
you
I'm
using
starting to piss off
homophobic
about this.
insults?
No,
Why?
you see what they're
he
doing?
said it first.
ZTB is his
No,
true
you
form.
people are starting with me.
Maybe
I'm
he's
trying
No,
to,
you
I'm
said
trying
it
to
first,
be peaceful
dude.
here, but you two are doing.
I mean, you're both 4'11", so I mean, you guys would be perfect for
What do
each
you
other.
know? What are you into menu fruitcake?
Nick's not 4'11".
Again, okay, Nick, I'm gonna have to remove you from it. I'm gonna let Jordan come in here.
No.
Anyway, I just
Goodbye.
wanted to come in here. I wanted to say something to Peter real quick. Listen, I really got no issues with you per se, but let me ask you something. You made videos about the newsboy, right?
Who?
The newsboy, like
Uh.
Mr. Short,
Oh yeah, that guy.
okay. Well, let me ask you something. When you made those videos, were you reacting to everything that you heard about what had happened with Danielle and all that? Did you do that because you want to react to it? Like, because you want to give your thoughts out of how Daniela felt or anybody else felt? Because if you did, then why take it back? I mean, if I'm the only one here making sense, because I made a video on the newsboy myself, and I don't apologize for what I said about him. Everything I said about him was the truth.
No, I've already asked Peter, why would you apologize?
This is
Because I know for a fact
not
he was
trying to-
defending. I know for a
I'm
fact
not
he was
trying to sound
defending
repetitive,
Daniela.
There you
Wait,
go.
do you-
Yeah, Peter left. Yeah.
Well,
Oh, what
I
a
only
dick.
I was being calm, cool, and collected. I just wanted to know something.
well, it's no question.
I mean-
he said what he said. He can't take it back now. I mean, he said what he said. The fact is, how do you have that many typos, that many mistakes?
Because it
saying the
wasn't
same
a typo. It was
Yeah.
literally a statement. Hey, Vamster, what's
Exactly.
going on? It was a
Here's my
statement
issue.
that he was,
I'm not going to. I've already tried. Here's the thing. My mom tried to, have a peaceful mutual agreement of the whole never mention one another thing with the newsboy. But guess what? It didn't work out because I even told her at one point, and she's actually backstage, I think, and she can confirm.
Yeah,
what I'm
she
saying.
is.
I told her specifically that right there is like making a deal with the devil, and even though I did my part in private my video at the same time, at the end of the day, he can't be trusted, and plus he's gonna just take your apology and take advantage of anybody who, has that compassionate mindset. That's it. And yes, my dog's upset, just the fact that, all this is happening,
Yeah.
See,
what's up?
even animals don't like it when we talk about this guy.
Exactly. I mean, he hurt animals, so of course they're not gonna like him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's up, Mama Bear? If you're there.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself so she can talk.
But yeah, honestly, at this point, I'm gonna
Sorry,
say yeah.
I didn't even realize I was there. I was
Oh.
just hanging out backstage because there was a big lag, and Jordan's across the room from me, and so it was like I could hear what he was saying, and then a few seconds later I could hear it again, and it was getting on my nerves.
Hold on, let me respond to a comment real quick.
Okay.
This was pointless. Yet you came in, Peter, and made it pointless. Fucking dipshit, dumbass. I mean, Peter. At the end of the day, you're the one acting like a child. You like really get more pussy than all of us. Come on now, think of something better.
Not me.
Did you hear what he said about raping his own cat? Oh, if I rape my cat, does that make me a bad person? Oh, yes, you dumbass, it does.
I don't understand why people think that their sex life is equating to something of certain magnitude. I don't get it. Like that's not really an insult. Like I don't really give a fuck. I'm a hoe, but I don't care. Fuck. I don't talk about it as if it's something like I need to brag or need to be braggadocious about, my life to say I'm better than people, because it just doesn't make any sense. If it's uncalled for, and it really retorts to a childlike mentality.
Okay, so
I mean,
I was kind of dealing with something else in the background, but what did Peter end up saying? Because he made a great big long apology for that to mean nothing.
He said it was a mistake. He said he was a typo.
Well, then why
Both
did he go and take
paragraphs.
it down? Is it
That's
not still
BS.
there?
Huh?
Is it not still there? Why didn't he go take it down?
I stand. This is what he says, Mama Bear. This is what he says right here. I stand by what I said it, and if Josh and Sage don't like it, then I don't care. Thank you for having me on ZTB. No beef with you, sir.
Okay.
None taken. I just want you to explain. Like I want people to be real here. Like I don't want people to be fake and say one thing and then do another. I want people to be real about what they have to say. I'm being respectful, but at the same time, I just want honesty. I don't want fraudulent. I don't want that.
I got no issues with Peter whatsoever. But the thing is, dude, when you have a long paragraph like that of an apology, it's not a typo.
no, he's full of
And
shit.
on 2 videos, you said the same thing. So I mean,
What happened was Peter got mad because Adam was being called out for his original apology to Chayton. So so there's this history with Peter. If he feels like you're going at one of his friends, he feels like he has to come at you in some way. And I don't know if apologizing to Chayton was a way to come at me. Either way, it don't make you look good, man. Whatever your reasoning is, the reason he gave, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It makes no sense. So it's just like, dude, you apologize. He lied about his daughter dying. When we were catching on to that, he continued his lie. He hijacked his mom's Facebook account. Everybody knows this.
Yeah, he admitted it.
He'd still be lying to this day if we didn't get in touch with Daniela.
Right.
He'd still be lying right now. So
well, I think a lot of this that these people doing all these apologies and whatnot. For one thing, who gives 2 craps if you hurt his feelings? This man, this person, whatever he is, he told an out and out lie about his daughter. And when he was caught in it, let's not also forget that he then said, well, because his mother said to me, no, she's not dead. So then he lied about his mom and said, oh, she's got dementia. She forgot that the child died. So let's not forget that he also lied about his mama too. Okay. So then we end up, getting in touch with Daniela. I told Jordan a couple of days ago, and I'm not meaning this in a mean or cruel way, but let's just take Daniela out of the mix. Okay. Yeah. Let's say that she never showed up, and all we have is the communication between me and his mother to go on.
Right.
I would have eventually figured out, because I'm searching everywhere for a death certificate, for something, anything to tell me, that this child has passed away. Even if I had not found Daniela, that would have come out. So I'm just saying, let's take Daniela out of it. The guy is still a piece of crap because he lied about his daughter. And we all know, and I'm not going to go into detail, but we all know, because his friend told on another stream, and you can go look it up if you want to, about why he lied about his daughter. He lied about his daughter because he had to sign away his rights for his daughter because there were some mitigating circumstances. Now, he decided to lie and say she was dead. Why? So people would quit asking about the daughter. Because why? He didn't want to talk about the court cases that were being held and that were going to be held and are still being held against him for this mess. So let's not forget all of the crap that is all surrounding. This man does not deserve an apology, should not be forgiven by everyone. And if you said something bad about him in the past and you felt like that you felt bad about it, and Adam, love you to death, but if you felt bad about it, you should have went to him personally because you knew that this was not going to go over well. You knew it, honey. You knew this was not going to hit a lot of us in a good way.
Oh, shut up. Oh, shut up.
So
Peter. It's not the end of the story, dude. You just come in here and said you didn't think Chayton's a bad person.
Wait, let me read this comment. Mama Bear has a point, but I still think Chayton is a POS for what he did. I'll stand behind that, but I will apologize for the... But why, though? Why?
Okay,
but
so,
why?
So Peter is sorry that he made that comment. And here's what it is. Do you not think that maybe Peter, and I'm not saying this against him, do you not think that maybe Peter was jumping on the bandwagon because Adam did?
I mean, unfortunately, it was a trend, and it was a chain of events that led up to it. So
my take is
and
that
Hero's here. Welcome, Hero.
My take is that he did it to have his friends back. Because Peter's known for doing similar things like that. When me and Chase had our problems, somehow something got back to Chase that I was going to try and dox him or something. I never said that. But Peter was the one running and playing messenger between me and Chase. So Chase ends up making a stream on me because Peter's running and talking to him.
Oh,
so
fuck
something
Chase, by the
Peter
way,
is known
too.
for doing. He's an instigator, man. He really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
by the way, do you hear that background? That's Donkey Kong Country map playing because he's playing the Super Nintendo.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can y'all hear that?
No, I can't hear it.
I can hear it.
Well, you can hear it because you're right.
I like
over
the
there.
music though.
Okay, well, it's very soothing and calming.
Let me say this.
My mom makes a good point, though.
Let me say this too.
She makes an excellent point. Her point was on point.
Thank
okay.
you.
Well, to respond to not Adam,
Peter?
Nick's comment he said earlier when he said Adam was framed. No, he admitted in knowledge that he made the comment and made the apology video. So how is he framed when he admitted that he did it? So right there, pal, your claim or your theory right there gets debunked right off the bat.
Yeah,
Kevin says catch that on point.
It's true. At the end of the day, I'm not going to apologize to a person who literally did all the other stuff because let's also not forget before this whole thing with, like before the daughter thing was revealed by his mom, he had the audacity to say that my brother killed himself and also say that I was the reason why he killed himself. So again, he has a habit of wanting to get under people's skin and make more lies to try and build his ego. And people think I have a huge ego. Well, you'd be surprised.
Okay, but let's stay on point.
The thing of it is, and this is what I wanted to ask. If you can forgive Chayton.
Framed in what, Nick?
Hold on, Nick. Hold on, Sage. Sorry. If you can forgive Chayton for what he did, you can forgive Lucifer for what he did. Because if you can forgive evil, then you can forgive anybody. If you can forgive someone doing the most heinous, horrific crimes against humanity, you can forgive a supernatural being who has done the same, if not worse, or equal. So it's like, I don't get it. Where does morality fall in with religion? Is this going to be a common trend where morality it's overshadowed by religion and
right.
and the fear of God condemning you for not apologizing is what we're using as logic. I just don't get it. Like it doesn't make any sense to me, and it's actually very toxic because it's actually a form of Stockholm syndrome, where you forgive your abusers and you make an excuse and say, well, maybe if I wasn't talking like this, or maybe if I was
They
wearing
wouldn't have put me
this,
in a box under their bed.
I wouldn't have gotten abused, or maybe had I would said this, he wouldn't have done that to me, It's when we justify the actions of the means is where it becomes a mental disorder, because now we're justifying abuse and that abuser who has done that.
Right.
That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, just like earlier, I kind of got a little off track because it just makes me so furious to even think about this person. It makes me so furious that I start to stutter, and I really don't like to do that. But when I was saying, I know because we know who that sounds like, but when I was saying, let's take
like
Daniela
seriously.
Seriously, if Daniela had never come into the picture and she had never told us some of the things that she told us, okay, let's take her out of the picture. He still has a record that is on the internet, and there are other records that aren't so easily found that I actually paid money to find. So this man was arrested for abusing animals, non-livestock animals, which lets you know that they're domesticated animals. So that is a proven fact. Okay. He has been arrested at least 2 to 3 times that we know of for harassment and stalking of this person. I mean, she had, which I'm saying before she came into the picture, we had enough evidence before she ever entered the picture. And I love Daniela and I believe 100% everything that she said, but let's just say for, devil's advocate, let's just say that only half of what she told us is true. That's enough right there for people in this community to not want to have anything to do with this person. He is I hate to put it this way, a cancer, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. And I don't know if you guys know this, cancer has tendrils that grow out of it, and it engulfs parts of the body. That's how you end up with being, quote, eat up with cancer, like they like to say. But
Amen.
these little tendrils, they start out tiny, okay? And they worm their way into parts of the body that are easily, manipulated, the organs, the soft organs, or what usually they go after first. So these little tendrils, that's what you guys are doing when you open the door to say, hey, I'm sorry that I said bad things about you. I really feel like Adam, bless your heart, and I know I keep saying that, but
no, I know Adam is coming from a good place. He just didn't have the right mind.
Right. I feel like Adam had a spiritual experience,
and an epiphany.
Right.
I'll say this about
go ahead.
I'll say this about Adam. Unlike the other two, he was actually respectful to me, and actually and actually was able to talk like a man. So I'll give him props on that. And
the thing with Adam, and I understand from him, he feels like the burden of sin is on him, and he feels like he is to blame for something according to the drama. So he wants to kind of purge that out by forgiving everyone. That way peace can come out of it. But going to the abuser and apologizing is not the way to do it.
Right.
You don't do that. Because what you're doing is that you're allowing the abuser to not only do what they do, but get away with it and then be justified to the ends means, because you're welcoming them back in your life and you're giving them that second chance.
Right.
I think the problem is that people try to be Christ-like, but then they wind up failing at it. No offense, Adam, but then they wind up failing at it because they're forgiving people who has done so much horrible and putting innocent people in jeopardy by allowing this person a second chance. And then more crimes come from that and more issues come from that. So that's why forgiveness comes from accepting what they did, but not forgiving them as a person, but just accepting that it happened and that you're just going to go your own separate paths. If anything, that should have been the explanation.
I just want to point out this too. Adam, I know you're watching, and I want to say this just like I told you in the BHC. This isn't your fault, like all entirely. It's not entirely your fault, okay? You were just you were just part of the something where it just went out of proportion, and then somebody took advantage of your compassion. That's all that guy did.
Yeah, and I've
just
seen
learn
it.
from this, okay?
And I knew
That's
this
all
was
I can
going to
say.
happen. From the moment I saw him in the comment section, Mr. Short, I knew he was going to play with your emotions because he did it. He tried to do it with Dragon. He tried to do it with me. And you
Right.
got to have a strong will and a strong mind to see through the BS. You know,
Right.
if you're in a vulnerable state, he will take advantage of that and use it against you. And that's what happened, you know?
And again, that's why I said that's why I'm not saying it's all entirely his fault, because he's not entirely to blame for every single bit of it.
So.
No, I think, like I said, I think he had I think he had a spiritual experience. I think that the Lord was really, working on him and making him want to be, forgiving towards people. And the Bible does tell us that as it pertains to me, as far as I am, not to be enemies with anybody. That's what the Bible tells us. But it also is talking about other Christian people. When the Bible's talking about forgiving people, it's talking about forgiving your brother. So that's talking about other Christian people. It's not talking until somebody, I'm saying all of this as a Christian. If you don't believe in Christianity, that is your choice, your decision. But as a Christian who believes in Christ and follows the teachings of Jesus Christ, until someone has accepted Christ as their Savior and gotten saved, I owe them no kind of apologies or forgiveness as far as forgiving them of things that they've done wrong to me. Until they've gotten forgiveness from Christ, I don't have to forgive them for stuff, because the Bible tells me to forgive my brother. It does tell me to love my neighbor, but that's also talking about the people in your community. He don't live nowhere near me. So anyway, but what I'm saying,
Amen to that.
there are other aspects of this as a Christian that has to be looked at. The Bible tells us not to be unequally yoked together with unbelievers. It also tells us not to have parts, to be hanging out with an infidel. An infidel is
A shitty
somebody
person.
like him who is pagan and believes in, his whole thing was Jesus Christ, the first vampire and stuff. That right there is enough for me to go, whoa. I don't want to have nothing to do with that, because when God does strike him down, I don't want to have no part of that. But just you don't have to be so forgiving to these people like that. They've not done anything to earn your forgiveness. And actually, just about a week ago, he said on Mr. Money's stream, I think it was, or it might have been one of his own. Heck, I don't even remember now. He said, I regret. Oh, no, it was his own stream. He said, I regret nothing that I have said in the past 6 months. He said,
Yep.
I have said some awful, horrible things, and, blah, blah, blah. I've been called a devil and a demon, yada, yada. But I don't regret anything I said. Now, if you take what he's saying right there and apply that, he does not regret the lie that he told that started all of this.
Oh, and
Exactly.
another thing I want to ask: what is he giving back? What is he giving back from all
He's
this?
giving back nothing.
No, and what does he have on you people? That's one thing I'd like to know. What does he have? What kind of hold does he have over you people that you feel like he has to be a part of your community and a part of your life or something?
That's a mental illness. If you guys feel like your abuser should have a say in your life or a place in your life, it's Stockholm syndrome.
What does he have against you? Like photos of you posing for Playgirl or something, like Shawn Michaels? Like, come on.
No,
Jordan, we're figuring out a lot of details about you, Jordan. Okay, it's just listing. You're just listing it.
sorry if I'm dominating your stream, DTV, but I'm saying, like,
No,
I'm
joking with Jordan.
He's crossed so many boundaries that at the point I said, cut the head of the snake, cut his like it's at the point where I want his head on a spike. That's how much I want this guy gone.
I don't blame you.
I mean, yeah, just
like
fuck
James K said, I want this fucker's head on a fucking spike. That's how much I hate this dude, because he's brought up my mom. He's brought up my fucking sex life and try to mock my girlfriend. No, fuck
I mean,
you.
well,
Who's
I
in the
mean,
live chat,
well,
by the way?
well, I mean,
Hamster?
well, I
Go
mean,
ahead, Sage.
Hero. At least you don't have Precious as a girlfriend. Like
no,
like,
no.
person
trust me.
looks like she was on
And-
my 600-pound life.
And I remember saying this before, and I don't regret saying it.
Yeah,
Like,
how's
if
he
you're
gonna
go-
call me fat as well? And his girlfriend's got more dimples in her butt than a golf ball. I mean, really?
Damn.
Oh,
In that
Mama
order.
Bear firing the
Pulled a
shots.
hardcore
Damn.
Holly reference.
Mama Bear roasting me.
But it's kind of funny how, he wants to keep badgering on about how your mom was arrested last year, Daniel. Well, I simply exposed the fact that, the newsboy, his mom, she was arrested for a DUI not too, a long time ago before he was born. And he didn't deny it.
Look how many
Again,
look how many times he's crossed so many boundaries. He brought up Kevin's dead father. He brought up Brian's family. We took up for Brian for that, but fuck Brian. Oh, by the way, Brian, December is here. Where the fuck are you at?
I asked that
Also,
question,
let me
earlier.
say this real quick. To end off this little situation. But Nick, no, fuck your apology because you done too much. Fuck your apology.
Well, Peter, according to Danella, he has nothing there to push, really. I mean, it's very minuscule if you really want to go there. It's not a lot of stick to push in.
Also, to end
Actually, I have not been able to eat stand-up weenies the same ever since. I don't know if y'all know what stand-up weenies are. That's like
I
the
do.
little weenies that come in the can. Sorry. I just had to do that.
And
But
also,
yeah.
just
Go
to
ahead.
end off this thing, also, just real quick, after this, you guys, I mean, whatever you guys want to do with Nick, keep him around, whatever, that's up to you. But personally, I wouldn't trust the guy. He's way too much two-faced for me to even
No,
trust
Nick,
him.
there's a
That
lot
guy's-
of things you were wrong for. Apologizing isn't one of them, but getting involved in something when you should have just shut the fuck up, that's what you're really wrong for. And you keep running that fucking mouth, so I don't, I'm a forgiving person, but you can shove that apology up your ass.
And
Yeah.
Same goes for Peter, man. Fuck him.
Well, I'm going to say this right now, Nick. Just, you got to stop commenting right now because all you're doing, even though you're defending yourself, at this point, you got to stop, dude. You got to stop. I told you. Just cool off and just do some thinking. Okay? I mean,
Shut up about Sean's view, Peter. This is not about
if-
Sean's view.
If you want to take part of my
God.
AEW live reaction on Rampage this Friday, then you got to stop because right now you're really pushing it, man.
Hey,
I'm just giving you a warning.
I mean, I would just say, you guys can keep him around if you want, but for me personally, I want nothing to do with the guy, so he really can go fuck himself at this point. I'm done with the guy.
yeah,
I mean,
Nick,
that's
my
all.
own-
Man, that's fine, Danny. I mean, I'm not going to overly defend him or anything like that, but I am telling him he needs to stop while he's ahead because he's really making himself look bad.
Hey, Andrew, what's going on?
Even before he was put backstage. Because here's the thing: regardless, even if you were to insult somebody, this is ZTV's panel, okay? You don't call somebody,
Yeah, I make it a rule. Do not say any homophobic slurs, no racial slurs, or what have you.
Yeah,
I don't tolerate
because
that.
Because this is your panel, and you have to
Yeah.
respect the panel.
You
of
can
the
do it
host.
in your panel. It's like I told Orochimaru
Yeah.
a while back. He can do it in his panel. He can say whatever. But when you come in my panel, you got to respect the laws and the rules that I set by. If you violate them, I'm going to have to take you out. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know.
Nick, you don't have to apologize to me, man. You haven't done anything to me. I'm just telling you, you need to calm down. Just cool off and just, do some thinking, okay?
because you got to understand, Nick. I mean, I understand you care about Peter, but that's kind of buying into favoritism, if you ask me. And
I really, let me be honest with you, Hero. It's not the fact that he was defending Peter, because I know, Nick is liable to defend whoever that he wants to, but it's just the consideration of the respect that I want for this channel is like, if you're gonna insult someone, you know, insult them directly. Don't use like homophobic and just bigoted terms to try to make your point across, because then it's like, well, damn, son, is this how you feel about this demographic? You know, and I feel some sort of way about that because you're insulting me like that, you know. So I just want people to have that consideration, you know. Watch what you say, because when whatever comes out of your mouth, it ain't gonna come out in the way that you think it is. It's gonna come out very abruptly in terms of insulting me and insulting everyone else who's probably watching. So that's the whole reason why.
I mean, the thing was, I was trying to talk to him like a man 2 days ago and tonight, but I mean, he just kept throwing cheap insults. So I mean,
claiming I'm using Danielle as a weapon, dude. Listen, you guys probably know when it comes to abuse victims, you got to be very careful with abuse victims, because first of all, for her to have the courage to speak out, that took a lot for her to do that.
That's strong.
And once she does that, we have
she was very emotional last week about what was happening, mainly because of what happened with Adam and then Peter and then everyone else giving forgiveness to Chayton. And it's like she thought that her plight was a waste because she poured her heart out and she gotten the information from the police reports, and it's like everything that she said went down the drain and nobody took her seriously after that. You know, because she was a woman and because they feel women lie, you know, it's this MGTOW mentality basically. And that's what they did to her, and she was very upset about it. So I just want people to understand, you know, she sees everything. Although she may say it's okay, deep down, you know, she told me it's not okay. She was really bothered by that.
And yeah, Drifter, I wouldn't be surprised. He probably is. I mean, I know he loves Chase too.
For her to have the courage to speak out like that, we got to show support, you know, coming out and saying maybe that's what Adam said. There's another thing.
Right.
Maybe she lied. When you put out stuff like that, that's not going to make her want to continue it, you know, speaking out and standing up to her abuser. She's going to think, okay, this is how everybody thinks now. And it takes away from everything we did back in July.
Hey, Regan, what's going on?
It's basically almost like it was pointless.
Yeah, that's what she felt. She felt like, why did I even bother if they're just not going to believe me because I'm a female? You know, that's what she said. Regan says, hey guys, what gets me is that some of these people who went at Short for what they did are all of a sudden cool with him like nothing. Yeah, that's what's sus to me. And I actually suspected, I said, does Mr. Short has something on you guys? Like, is he blackmailing you? Does he have some sort of leverage?
You know what's funny? I've been thinking the exact same way too. I wonder if he's blackmailing some of these people.
Yeah, it makes you wonder.
I still think they all have something in common. You see Arthur beat his mom, Chayton beat his mom. You know, you start looking at these people, they all have a lot in common.
I just found out this afternoon that somebody else has a record for let's just say hitting somebody. So
is it the shoe guy? Is it the shoe guy?
It might be. It's not Nike.
Might be. Oh,
Yep.
What do you
So
got?
it's Mr. Ghetto Trash pretty much.
I'm just saying.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're a little more understanding because they like abusing people physically.
I mean that dude comes off as a wannabe gangster, so I mean, it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, well,
It's just sad.
you know
It's really sad.
how it
Can
is.
you guys hear me?
You find out all kinds of stuff when you
Yeah,
pay
yeah,
for
I can
things.
God, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry.
The Wi-Fi over here has been stupid.
It's been up here stupid too, my bro.
You know what?
But,
you know what I think it is? I bet it's the newsboy. He's trying to shut us
My
down.
lights are
He's trying to
flickering.
plug.
Maybe it's because you and your mom are both on a stream.
Yeah, because they're trying to shut us down.
Yeah, I
trying to
think
pull
we're
the plug on
sucking
us.
all the Wi-Fi off.
Hey,
Yeah, my lights are flickering, and I'm if I literally cut off, understand that the power
Wait.
went out.
You know what? It just reminded me. I think I heard some like rumors spreading around the internet, like the Wi-Fi will be knocked out for quite some time.
yeah.
Oh man, I hope it doesn't.
But here's the thing: they got a cancel culture set for me too. You know what? Me and Otaku both have cancel culture set on each other by stupid people who jump to conclusions and shit, and twist words around and take words out of context. So
You think what you got is bad? I got criminal culture on my case.
No, literally.
we got cancel culture, man.
Peter says, but I would apologize for putting up the comment. Okay. Well, I mean, you don't have to apologize to me. It's not me who you have to apologize. It's really just Daniela, and she's the one that was bothered by that, because when she saw that, she was hurt, because she was like, it's
Exactly,
like
Christian.
what I went through is was just all for nothing. And she felt like she was betrayed, and that's the only thing that because she wanted me to say it on my next stream to tell you guys that she was
here's
really
the thing
upset.
too. If there's one thing you got that I love about Danielle a lot, is the fact that she's a very good listener. I mean, like,
she's a very kind, sweet person.
I've also done the same thing with her when she was crying about something. I mean, I cried about something last week, and she was there for me just like I was there for her. And I mean, you don't have friends like that a lot from time to time.
If you honestly get to know her, you'll see that she's a very, very friendly
She's
individual.
a very sweet person.
Yeah. But also brought to you by a booty called Jamie Foxx with hamburger buns.
I have noticed that, Mr. Rican J.
Which color?
It does seem like everyone seems to forget all that Chayton did once they start having a problem with other people, Like everything that they called him out for, just like with Peter. All of a sudden, that was all forgotten, and I'm the worst person on planet Earth. What I think Peter's doing right now is he's trying to cover his ass. He got called out so severely. He gave a fake apology here in your live chat. Now he's giving another fake apology. Just do the damn apology. What difference does it matter if Daniela watches it or not, Peter? If it's sincere, just fucking do it. Shut the fuck up.
By the way, that YWC Records account in the live chat right now. I'm not gonna lie. I've been suspecting that those accounts are Peter's behind those accounts.
I mean, Adam, I don't have anything negative to say about you, because I know you were going through depression and you were going through something that you felt that if you did this, good karma would come to you. But as you can see, it did not work in the way that you thought it would. And when you forgive evil, evil comes back. And unfortunately, this is the end result.
And Adam, I'm just going to say this once, and I'm not going to say it again. You didn't do anything directly to me for what you did. I mean, I was a little disappointed, but I didn't agree with it. I mean, you had to do what you got to do. But the one thing I was disappointed with was what you said about Danielle. So since you apologized to her, that's good enough for me. You don't have to apologize to me for anything.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, because that part right there about what you said about Daniela, that exact context is what made Chayton basically run with that and say, hey, guess what? Even they starting to see that Daniela isn't truthful. When the whole thing getting with Chase and the situation with Chase and Daniela. Now, when you mention it, Adam, I'm sorry to put you on the spot, but we have to bring it up. That little portion is exactly what they needed, and they used that. They put that into context, and they just ran with it.
They took my words out of context, and I had to come explain me.
Yeah.
Oh, you're lagging.
What were you going to say, Mama Bear?
He's lagging.
When you really get down to it with the whole Chase thing, what exactly what happened?
You're lagging.
No, never mind.
Oh, no, you're better now. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're all Gucci.
You're good
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, you want to know what happened with the Chase thing?
No, I'm saying I know about happened with the Chase thing, babe. I'm saying, what was so bad? It's not like they were sending nudes to each other and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of flirting going on between these two people who realistically neither one of them are married. So, I mean, what?
But I'm glad you mentioned that, Mama Bear, because they're trying to tarnish the good girl image and trying to make, that's exactly what Arthur, the ugly creature, decided to bring out. That say,
And you know what?
he said, oh, Daniela, she ain't loyal, she ain't all that good, but it's just to tarnish her reputation and to make her seem like. She already
admitted that she cheated on Chayton.
And that's exactly. She came honestly and up to the forefront, and she admitted all of that.
She admitted even also what happened with the whole thing with the Chase situation too. So again, mean, what has she lied about?
And that's what these people need to.
She's never once lied about anything ever since she's been
exactly.
With us. So,
but they're not here for the
said
truth.
From
They
the beginning, right. Daniela has said from the very beginning, I'm no angel. I know I did stuff that was wrong. I know I'm not perfect. She has said that since day one. So for them to sit around and say, "Oh, well, look at her. She might have made something up, or she might be lying about this over there." Guess what?
They'd be starting
There's
about
court
it too.
records, dummies. There's freaking court records.
You
There are hospital records. You can't make this crap up.
You can't fabricate that shit. Like
once you get a police report, that's it.
Thank you.
Yep.
You know something?
There's a date on it.
That's what gets me. It's like, how in the world do you people think that she's lying about stuff?
Oh no, Mama Bear. No. They want to see the video. They want to see. They want to watch a snuff film.
Yeah, that's
and see someone getting you know.
Yeah.
And you know exactly who I'm talking about that want to see it.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
And the fact that he wants to see anything
nasty ass motherfucker. I'm so sorry, Mama Bear.
Is disgusting. That is a disgusting mind. I wouldn't want him anywhere near my kids. And girl, I'm giving a shout out to. She knows who I'm talking to. I wouldn't want him around my kids anyway. If that's the kind of mind he has, that he wants to see something like that. I gotta see it to believe it.
No.
And why would you sit back on your computer and literally watch that? Like, what are you gonna do with it? Like, I didn't want to think about it, but who does that? Who says that? You're not an enforcement of law. Even police officers, they don't even want to watch stuff like that. They hate it, but they have to. It's part of their job.
They have to watch it because it's part of the job, man.
Yeah, but since everybody's wanting to sit around and make speculations and all this kind of stuff, how do we know that's not the kind of stuff that gets him off?
Yeah.
How do we know that he don't want to see it so that, I mean, hey, maybe I don't know. Maybe that's what he needs, a little something like that. If that's what he gets off on is watching violent rapist porn.
Yeah, that's
snuff films.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait. Here's something. Okay, first heard Chase had short on the panel a couple of nights ago. So much for wanting to fight him for what he did to Danielle. But there's another comment I want to see here. Drifter. He said
I have
Danielle
a feeling
wasn't
that
bad,
he turned tail because he realized that actually Charlie could probably kick his butt. And the reason I say that is because Charlie don't.
He can't.
Charlie, listen. If Charlie got in a fight, if he got into a real fight with somebody, he would do whatever because he don't, like he has said before himself, that he has no soul. He has no conscience. So what is going to stop him from picking up a brick and bashing somebody's head in with it?
I think people are trying to think of the fist fighting and not the fact that the person is willing to fight for their life. Like they're willing to use whatever weapon.
Dirty. He would fight dirty, and he would probably hurt Chase. And that's why, since Chase wanted to bring me up about how, well, then Jordan's mom's going to jump in. No, Jordan's mom ain't jumped in a bunch of nothing. And I'm going to tell you something else. While we're on this, hold on, Jordan, shut up. While we're on this, I want to point this out too, because somebody, Mr. Money, God bless you, done said something about me and how I'm involved in Jordan. That's why people block their mamas and stuff. No, People block their mamas because you're doing stuff that your mama don't want to see. You're doing stuff that your mama would be embarrassed of. That's why you got your mama blocked. But let me tell you something. Since I got involved, y'all talking about Jordan taking over people's streams and blah, blah, blah. Since I got involved, Jordan doesn't do that as much. Okay? Jordan might act like a hard A or whatever it is y'all want to call him. Oh, he act all hard because his mama's involved. No. I wasn't around for years and Jordan was acting all hard. Like he was calling people bitches and this, that, and the other. Or I'm sorry, this, that, and the third. So don't act like I'm the one that showed up and all of a sudden Jordan started acting hard, okay?
Yeah, we go hard every night.
I was hard before she entered the picture, so yeah, they're freaking wrong. I was trying to read this one comment if anyone wanted to listen. It said, like Drifter said, if Daniela was as bad as Chayton said and she was, why did he stay with her for so long and not leave sooner? Makes no sense and contradicts what he said about her.
Play Drifter.
Can I say something about that video? And
Yeah, go ahead, man.
also,
Fox
he's
in the
still
building.
mad at the fact, oh, you made peace with Miss Elite. It's like, then you turn on, and you want to talk about not being loyal, you turn against your own friends, Reptilian and ITB. And I'm not going to feel bad if Reptilian gets backstabbed again. And also, dude, you invite your girlfriend on every fucking stream.
Not in front of his
so,
mom.
so, dude, you have no right to be talking about anybody. If you want the drama to end, then stop making videos about it.
Exactly.
Amen. Freaking Matt. Amen.
Good job, Roar.
I'm not going to have people run their mouths about my friends. I waited long enough, and I had to say something. If he wants, this guy Roar, he's talking shit about me. He talks shit about everybody all the time. Get involved in every drama that Arthur tells you about. You don't know what you're talking about. So if you want the drama to end, stay out of it. But you don't know how to stay out of it. You don't know.
Exactly.
Exactly, man. And you
highlight comment.
Thank God for Matthew, man.
Mr. Who?
Mr. Rick and Jay. He said that one. That's kind of the point I was trying to make.
Even if those stuff about animal abuse and abusing her wasn't true, the fact that you lied about your kid dying and blaming her is enough for me. Plus talking about dead relatives.
True. I mean, like he makes a great point. I mean, especially the last part. The last part right there, I find funny. He says, "You're innocent, huh?" I thought that part right there was funny. Well, yeah, he makes a great point, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, Chayton has talked about my mother. He's talked about Otaku's grandmother, Jordan's brother, and Kevin Daddy's father.
My mom.
Missing anyone? I'm talking deceased relatives.
Oh my God, guys!
That's 4 people right there. Deceased people that he's talked about. And why I got mad at Bio is Bio had left a comment saying, "Well, Chayton has changed. He has changed his ways." And I said, 2 weeks ago, he was just talking all this shit about Kevin Daddy's father. So I was like, he has not changed. He never will. He has not changed.
Exactly.
And you see why
him saying, "I don't regret anything," shows you right there he hasn't changed.
No.
Yeah. Plus, this happened after my stream like a couple of weeks ago when I was just doing the truth about fake Israelites and more thing. And that was just, to put Arthur in his place. ZTV was there, Kevin Daddy was there.
That shit was hilarious.
And it was hilarious from top to bottom. I mean, like that's one of my best videos I made, in November. But the point is, after that stream was over and I saw what, that piece of crap did and said and also named himself, guess what he does? I mean, like, he wants to go that far, then that's fine. That's why I re-uploaded Miss Elite's, stream regarding Arthur the previous week,
You're defending Miss Elite. You're not for the family.
I'm not defending nobody. I'm just simply calling it how I see it. And besides, if me, trying to be peaceful with somebody is simping, well, guess what? Then a simp be I don't really care at this point. Just think about what you want of me. At the end of the day, they're the ones who's more fake. So they have no room to talk.
You hang around with people, rats, with mice.
These people hang around with like criminals, like because they want to be like criminals themselves. Well, guess what? If you think being being a criminal is cool, well, hope you don't drop the soap when you're in prison.
Chase is a criminal, so yeah.
I want Inspector Zenigata to get into Zenigachas. Hold on, I'll show you. There you go. There's Inspector Zenigata right there.
Adam says, "I misunderstood what the Bible said about forgiveness and loving everyone from when I'm gathering."
He had to go.
Yeah, I really do think that here's the thing. It's okay to forgive people, but to just tell the abuser that I forgive you, what you're doing is that you're excusing the actions that they have done. You can't tell a criminal there's no prison time for you if you forgive them,
Yeah, and
punishment has to be enforced.
Yeah, here's
seen
another
that.
aspect of that. Okay, Adam,
I've-
did he come to you and ask you? Did he come to you and apologize for anything, and then say, I want you to forgive me, or, he never tried to come to you and say, you said these things about me and it hurt me really, really badly, for you to apologize to him. He never came to you and told you that he had a problem with you. So, I mean, even somebody who's not a Christian, if they come to me and they say, you said such and such and it hurt my feelings, well, the first thing I'm going to do is say, well, I am sorry, because that was not my intent, unless it was my intent, which with him, yeah, that would be my intent, because this person has said some of the most god awful things. I don't think that I wish that I could show y'all video or pictures or something, just to show y'all how my son was when he was alive. And
But
for
you're
this
not gonna. But they're not gonna get
idiot
any.
to go, no, but for him to go behind the scenes and tell somebody, hey, when you get into this show that we're getting ready to do, ask Jordan about his brother killing himself. That's what he did. That was what he did.
Yeah,
He
he
tried to
Yeah,
get,
that's some fuck shit, and that's one of the
he tried
things
to
I
get-
wanted to talk
he tried to
about
get Tom.
elder.
He tried to get Tom into asking that question and all that, and Tom didn't want any part of it.
Yep.
right. And see,
Because
that's just it.
because
You've
Tom
got
has a
decent
family of his own.
people like Tom that the first thing he did was like, no, I'm not doing that. And he comes and he tells Jordan, what's going on and
Well,
everything.
actually, it was. Well, I'm not gonna throw anybody under the bus, but somebody showed me a screenshot of that.
Oh,
And
yeah,
this
yeah,
was
that is
before
true.
my innocence was proven. And then after all that, I asked Tom about it, and he pretty much set the record straight, and I
Right.
believe
But
him because
okay.
he has no reason to lie to me.
Okay, you don't have to be so specific, regardless of how it went down. Oh my gosh.
Don't become a detective, Jordan.
Yeah.
Damn,
Don't be
son.
inspectors when it gotcha.
Well,
So,
Inspectors when it gotcha.
my mom's a
yeah,
detective too, so what does that matter?
yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Domestic battery. Domestic battery. That was what was on there. But anyway, so basically the point I was making though is that he never came and said, hey, you hurt my feelings when you said such and such. So there was no reason to even apologize for saying anything. If you felt bad about it, ask God to forgive you and move on about your life, because you don't owe him anything. And
Yep, Vamster.
and then what's so bad is it caused a snowball effect, and that thing, it just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it made other people start saying this and that, things that they wouldn't
Exactly.
normally come out and say. And now it's just one more foot in one more door, for this person to think that, okay, so I'm okay now. These people are cool with me, and that kind of thing. When in
And what's worse, you have
actuality,
Blabbermouth Reptile
yeah,
co-signing that and
Oh,
running
yeah.
with that.
Son.
Yeah.
Mr. Money's doing a stream on me again. They love me
I know.
so
I
much.
mentioned it. I mentioned he did
Yeah.
a stream
Love me
about
so
you.
much.
It's kind of funny
I'm
how
probably
this
gonna
all
get one.
started.
Damn,
I think we're all
This
gonna
all
get one eventually.
This all started
it-
because when Arthur told
Let Jordan go
Reddington
on.
that he was okay with the newsboy, and then all of a sudden, that's when it gets word leaked out to Dark Horse, and Dark Horse confronts Arthur, and then after Arthur confirms that he's still cool with the newsboy, Dark Horse blocks him, and then Arthur makes this whole big deal about Dark Horse blocking him, and then we're all gathered here because and this is what really caused the
Yeah, I said it before. Arthur is the reason for all of this malice that's happening today.
Yeah, I know.
Had
I'm just
Arthur
trying
not
to-
welcomed Chayton into the circle, he would have still been in our group. None of this drama will be happening.
He wouldn't be on
and
any
it would,
streams either. So
yeah, he wouldn't have a platform. But Arthur gave him a platform. Arthur is the sole cause. He is the gates of hell that opened the doorway for the demons to be unleashed.
and also I want to point this out too for people in the comment section of 80s video. Let me tell you something. First of all, Brandy, you might want to back off while you still can, because I got nothing against you, and if you don't know what's good for you, you can defend your man all you want. He dug his own grave. You don't need to be buried along with him. And second,
I defend.
at the end of the day, I'll say what I want and defend whoever I want and insult whoever I please, because it's my God-given right as an American. So again,
Amen, brother. Amen.
By the way, you don't waste your time. Call yourself Mr. Money AD. Call yourself Mr. Waste AD because you're wasting your fucking
or
goddamn
Mr.
time.
Bankruptcy,
Mouse AD.
Mr. Bankruptcy.
Mr. Mouse
No,
AD.
Waste is better because he's wasting his goddamn money and he's wasting his goddamn time with all them vids he's making. Because as far as I can say, you can make a video on me.
Thanks.
Guess what?
What about
You ain't got shit on me and you ain't got nothing on me. So
You
waste that time of yours. Use your fucking mad content if you wish. And yes, I can say your name as much as you want. And that pedophile too that you're friends with. And the sympathizers. So
Yeah,
go,
yeah, I agree.
go stuck on an apple, bitch. Anyone else?
You're like a bed cushion. You're like that bed
Through it
cushion,
all,
Bob.
I know one thing out of all this. I'm not gonna apologize to AD, and I'm not gonna apologize to anybody for speaking my mind, defending my friend, especially because he's going through the same thing that I was going through. So again, I'm done apologizing to fake people.
That cushion that's made out of money, it goes
Because
to
here's
waste.
the thing: what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen is once 2022 hits around the corner, all the content you've seen I've done, it's not gonna be deleted. I'm going to mostly unlist it, and I'm going to put it all in a public, playlist for everybody to see what I've done to get to where I'm at right now. And so they could see the story I've had to go through. So that way 2022 can be my year where I'm not going to cause any trouble whatsoever. See, I may have made mistakes. I may have said the wrong things, to someone, and then said I was sorry, got forgiven. But at the end of the day, I'm going to just do my own thing and try and be more positive, because this might be one of the last times I'm in a stream like this where drama is being spewed.
I will admit, though, I did
one of many times, but as soon as 2022 is around, I'm not participating in any more drama streams.
I'm still gonna stick around because I love.
You can stick around. That's fine. It's just that I just know when to hold them and know when to fold them and let the courts do their thing.
I will admit that I did like one bit of the thumbnail of Mr. Money AD. I'll show it in a second.
Adam says, especially since it caused you to receive so much undeserved hate. Yeah, it's just
the people's eyebrow of John.
A domino effect from what happened. When one domino goes, the other ones fall straight down. So that's the reason why, all this malice and all of this negativity is happening, because what's happening is that other people are seeing Adam and they're seeing Adam example, and they're like, oh, wow, so Adam can forgive Chayton? Well, maybe we can too. And then from that and through that, it's a chain of events, like what Mama Bear said. All of that takes into consideration. So this is one of those things you have to really use discernment and, really think hard about it. Because if this person is worth forgiveness, they have to show. They have to show it. You have to let people prove their innocence by character, by the things that they have done, the things that they exhibit. If they're not doing that, then they're not worthy of forgiveness.
Daniel's still backstage, CTV.
I know, and Dragon is too.
Dragon in there.
The Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear me?
What's up, Dragon?
Yeah, all Gucci.
Wait, yes?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm just testing, all right? Anyways, yes. Understand?
Yeah.
Going on.
But all jokes aside, how's everyone doing? Starting with you, the host himself.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm the host.
What the hell, Jay, man? What the hell?
That was Hero. I'm doing good. I basically wanted to start this stream because we had a lot of talk in pertaining to Jordan and Money AD, and then eventually, and then eventually with Adam and Sage and Dark Horse,
especially
and Peter.
Adam.
Yeah, they had to.
Peter and Nick, I guess. So.
They had to really discuss their problems and their issues with each other.
I got nothing I got nothing against Nick or Peter. I'm just, calling.
Well,
it
I'm
as
a
I
little
see
bit
it.
upset with Nick
And
because he said
that doesn't mean I
4
hate anybody if I
homophobic
call someone as I
slurs.
see it.
So
Wow.
he
Well,
kind of
that
lost
that and
my
that is your stream.
privileges for tonight. So
And
you
that
know.
and that
Well,
is your
really?
I had no
I'm just
problem
calling it
with
how I
that.
see it.
Really, dude?
Oh, it's nothing I want to talk about. It turns out that just, girl 1 is going to take some effort to, get in her head.
You have
Boy, I
to.
love me some Ren.
Just be yourself, and you'll be able to win her.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure.
But hey, Mama Bear. Hey, Mama Bear.
Yes.
This is what I learned. And first of all, that's rude. No, sorry. First of all, I have to ask you how you're doing. That's rude of me.
We're all good.
All right. And second question, I learned that this one likes a man in charge.
Aha. I
So
think you can probably feel that.
Me, I don't like to take charge. I just go with the flow. But when there's a challenge, I'm willing to take it.
Right.
But it does not just apply to the dating world, but in life in general.
You got to be proactive. You got to, have the stern foot. You got to be confident in your decisions. And I think a girl really admire a man who's confident, who's sure of himself, and who basically doesn't have doubt.
Stand is when y'all do that whole, well, what do you want to do? Well, I don't know. What do you want to do? And all that kind of crap. Just pick something and do it.
You know what? What I'm trying to say is that this one has a very old school mentality where the man must lead. So when I thought about it, I was like, okay, this is something. I say this one is different from the usual ones.
Right.
But for some reason, it makes me want to approach it even more. Usually, some guys be like, "Oh, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for games." But me, I'd be like, "I like the mystery." I myself consider I consider myself an enthusiast who likes people who don't like to open up much because I'm the same way. Hold on.
Mountain Dew, get out of here, you freaking troll.
Anyway,
has he gotten more than one thing in the mail?
Anyway, start to take up the spotlight.
No,
don't get rid of him. Don't get rid of him.
Now, I was gonna say, does everybody know about that or what?
I never talked about that.
I never said anything about it to anybody. So where's that coming from?
Don't block him. 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 If you unblock him, if you block him, unblock him.
Did he get a box of shit? He's trolling.
No, Hero. You're not understanding. They doxed Kevin's location, and they proved it by sending a letter to Kevin's home with Arthur's name on it.
Yeah, but there's a comment after that says, "Did he get a box of shit?"
But that's not important.
Yeah.
What's important is the fact that this person is insinuating of what happened with Kevin.
Like they could send him something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hey, did you get a box of? Yeah. Like, oh, you might be getting one. Mm-hmm. So that could be the very person that was doing all that. So
exactly.
Well,
because I didn't mention it.
Yeah.
I got a question to ask you, Kevin. How do you feel about moving? Because that's what I do. I mean, if I'm being
Oh my
honest,
God,
I mean, like,
Adam.
That's
I'm back.
Because right there, that's bad.
Oh, by the way, Jordy, I still want
I
to
was
see that drawing.
moving to help Jordan.
No, he's not going anywhere because that's bull
I
crap
just
right
found
there.
out my PC got hacked today.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got a notification from my thing and my PC got hacked.
Yeah, that means the same person who hacked your IP address also hacked your computer.
Yeah, so there's no point moving. He's going to keep doing it.
Kevin, are you going to be all right?
He says far from that, buddy.
Yeah, I cleaned it all out. I did the spyware software.
Kevin, you're going to be all right, man, because I'm worried about you now.
Sunrise, it's not the fact that, he's scared of Arthur. Nobody's scared of Arthur. It's just the fact that,
okay, so somebody's trying to make it look like Hero did it, so we know it's got to be somebody that doesn't like Hero.
Yeah.
And gee, I wonder who can that be?
Hey, you're right about that.
Here's the thing. How many people knows about this? How many people?
Slander.
I
does
knew about it
Kevin-
because Kevin told me.
Right.
You know what's funny?
I
It
did
can't be
mention it
Hero.
on Bio Stream. I mentioned it on Bio Stream.
It's funny
Okay.
because it can't be
All right.
Hero because Hero
No.
doesn't have the capability to do something like that.
No, and plus, why would I send him a letter? The only thing, if I'm
And that's
sending
not all.
good
No.
That's
letter,
not all. I mean, here's the thing though.
not a bad one.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, Hero's stupid, but he's not that stupid to get himself
Oh
away.
my god.
No, I didn't dock myself on a
I'm not-
Okay, so Kevin
Kevin
doxed
Right.
himself on
That
a
could be
vlog
anywhere.
I got what
and
he did
showed
there.
his
That was funny.
address. So these people are saying that like one of your walk around videos that you supposedly
I didn't
doxed
give my
yourself.
street name. That could be any
No.
street.
Yeah, you didn't show enough
I
to
love
be
you
able to figure that out.
W2, hun.
Nearly everyone that I know
Get a
couldn't
room,
really
guys.
see where I was at.
Come
Hero
on.
did.
No, I didn't.
Well, we are gonna. Well, we're talking about that, to be honest.
Oh, okay. I see you.
But the problem is, Mason kind of said, "How we're gonna pay? How are you gonna get up there? How are you gonna pay the finances and stuff?" And I even asked the same thing.
I would work on the income game first before you make a transition like that.
Up
And
there,
law, don't forget to
Wait,
work
wait.
on your. Oh, wait, don't forget Hero. Don't forget your pull out game.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Mom, Adam's being 40 again.
Would you
Oh my
stop? Okay, so wait a minute. Up there. You said up there. So Vampster's up there? What's this mean? Where's
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this
See,
guy's just fucking trolling.
Uh-oh.
I told y'all I was right the first time.
No. Mama Bear asked you a question, Hero.
Yeah, I don't want you to tell too many people what that means. So you might want to be careful how you word things.
Well, clearly the person who is saying this is the person who done
well,
it.
she doesn't mind. She's obviously telling. Okay, she's in Arizona, no problem. I thought maybe she was in Canada. So there you go.
I just shared screenshots either way.
All right, as long as it's not X-rated. Okay.
Hey!
Save that for
Didn't he?
OnlyFans.
Wait,
Oh.
Your computer's been-
Does that look like
What is that?
That's hack.
Oh.
Yeah, you have a malware. You have a malware.
Oh.
Somebody
Yeah.
hacked him.
Earlier. It just came in early
wait a
today.
second. What does Cosmo have anything to do with this? What does Cosmo have anything to do with this?
It was
Yeah,
Cosmo.
you're
Leave them out of this.
Cosmo.
No, I don't
Cosmo.
believe it because you wouldn't snitch out your
You're the
buddy
one who
like
brought
that.
him up, Mountain Dew. This is why I
You got
understand why
Mountain Dew.
Evan didn't
Do the do, you motherfucker.
why, because he chose Pepsi over Mountain Dew. I don't blame him.
Well, here's the thing.
I mean, that's a
Everybody that
smart
you
decision.
say that it is, we're gonna know that's not who it is. So keep on telling who it is, because that way we can whittle down.
It's one of Cosmo's goons. I know that.
Where's
Fuck
Wada
Cosmo.
at?
Oh,
Yeah,
nice,
exactly.
sweet. I
I'm
want to
waiting
try the
on
Breath of the
Wada.
Wild randomizer as well.
Oh.
Breath of the Wild.
Not Arthur's breath. That's breath of the stank. Breath of the rotten. Breath of the dead.
I'm still waiting for the Breath of the
Breath
Wild
of the
sequel.
Wizard.
I'm still
Hey,
waiting for my
Mark.
apology.
Hey, I'm still waiting on Mark Zuckerberg to pick him up from daycare.
I'm gonna make it for you as soon as I get the time.
So it's definitely not Hero who hacked in it. So you don't have to worry.
Oh, hell no. Why would I hack Kevin Daddy? For
The
everything I
joke
do.
says it all.
Is he-
All you need, huh?
Wait,
Jordan
so
still owes
he
me.
showed the road next to the street. The
Oh,
wall.
what do you owe you?
So, Google Maps.
He
Yeah, we
owes
need-
me.
That shit. And it'll take you at least a couple of years to find it.
Well, technically, it's not. He owes me entertainment.
Oh,
Yeah, Mountain Dew, you can go fuck yourself on the way out.
Jordan,
want-
Jordan, show your volcano.
No. I want Jordan to draw a picture of Adam the same way how Jack drew a picture of Rose.
Wait, Jack
Wow.
drew a picture of Rose. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, which Jack are we talking about?
Understand?
Which Jack are we talking about? Which one? There's so many Jacks in this
Titanic.
world.
Jack Williams. Which one?
Titanic.
Jack
Oh,
of Hearts?
Titanic. Oh, from the Titanic. I thought you meant Jack of Hearts or something.
Oh, he was referencing a movie. Okay.
Leonardo
If Jack of
DiCaprio.
Hearts has done something like that, then hey, Mazel Tov to him, even if
Jack
he
of
can drink a lot
Hearts
of
is
beers.
freaking awesome.
Basically,
I
I want you to draw Adam the same way how Leonardo DiCaprio drew that girl from Titanic. I'm dead ass.
actually seen that movie.
Is it X-rated?
No, it's Titanic.
There was a sex scene in it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it? Oh my God.
Okay, Jordy, you can do it.
Not you. Just this moron in the chat.
Yeah, Mountain Dew, can you go fuck yourself? Like, seriously, you're not even intimidating anybody. Go play in traffic or something. Stop bothering us.
Why doesn't he come on ahead and join the stream and show his face and let's see what he
Because he's a
is.
pussy. That's what he is. He's a fucking coward because he's going to be put in his place as soon as he gets in here.
They got rid of the
Tell him
shrines
not to do
in
it.
the sequel, so you're gonna get legit dungeons. Finally. Thank
Legit.
God.
Legit. Don't get
I
legit.
hope. Thank God.
Go crawl back to the hole you came out of.
Yeah,
Fucking
things
Mountain
has simmered down. Well, besides hero raging, it has simmered down.
I don't blame him either because this guy is really starting to piss me off.
No, it's PG-13, not rated R. Titanic is PG-13, I think.
So,
Make sure.
Jordy.
What a Cosmos, little boys.
So, Jordy, it's still on, right?
Yeah, I'm still gonna do it. I feel like
Thank
I owe
you.
you entertainment for what I said last night.
Thank you. Anyways,
Because you've entertained people so many times, I feel like after what I said, and even after apologizing, I think I should give you something worthwhile. And yes, I know, Adam, you can do whatever you want and say the little, relationship jokes.
Yeah, it is
But
PG-13.
The thing is, no matter what happens, it's over. It's not going to mean anything because all I'm doing is just doing this for Dragon as a way to showcase my apology and my loyalty for a friendship because I don't think of Dragon as a person of entertainment and nothing else. I consider him a friend. You know who I'm. I think he knows.
Yes.
Mines too.
Say no more.
Was it an AOL CD-ROM to download the? Oh my God.
Oh, God. You know what, dude? Why don't you get your fucking ass in here? Because I'm sick and tired of you sitting in the live chat. Explain yourself, dummy. Explain yourself.
That's what I told Kevin. I said, call the cops. He did, and the police said they didn't do nothing. They didn't want to, try to help him in that situation. I think the police in the UK doesn't work the same way as it does in America or Canada.
And SIM card don't cost shit, idiot.
Why don't you stop in the fucking live
I told
chat?
him.
Maybe this
But
is
it looks like the
maybe this
police
is the
in
guy
the
who-
UK doesn't handle cyber crimes as well as America
They
and,
don't.
and Canada,
That's from that. Even though
which is sad because it shows you that the police is shit in the UK. I'm just gonna say it.
You'd be surprised.
DOJ is shit too sometimes. Let's not
I
forget.
told you they don't give shit.
Well, that's Arthur's natural body odor, Doberman. You forget?
I don't like that.
Shit-tastic.
I don't like shit smells.
So, you disappeared on us. You good?
I'm one of those people that dresses to impress. I don't like smelling like that.
No,
Nobody. Anyone that smells like shit and likes to smell,
You know what?
I'm gonna
I've
pour
been
bleach
late-
on you.
You know what? Lately, I've been dressing to impress lately. Subconsciously.
Well, because you're trying to max them, and you know that someone has interest in you, so you're gonna try to do what you can to gain their attention.
Want to know what it is? Sure.
Yes.
In America, they do.
This new girl's drawing out the manly man.
Yeah.
That's what it
You've
is.
seen the vlogs of
and embracing another side of Dragon. Police don't usually give a shit about it. No, they do in America. If it's involving cyber crimes like doxing,
Oh yeah, and
yeah, they do.
there's actually special crimes for it, special ways to prosecute in Texas, because cyber crimes has a whole another area that they work with. If you feel like somebody's messing with you in Texas,
Like if someone
saying,
swats you and sends this the SWAT team to come to your house for no reason just because they dox your location, then they could face like a $5,000 fine just for doing that.
And they could get some prison time. What's the amount? Like 5 years?
No, not 10 years. Like about 2 to 3 years at most.
That's not enough.
If you swat someone, it's about 2 to 3 years, but you got to pay a $5,000 fine if you want bail.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's not going to be enough for these people because they're going to swat anybody, and someone dies in the process. I said throw them in there for life. Throw them in there for the rest of their fucking life.
The master.
Shit anyway.
Yeah, they smell like shit. I think Arthur needs to drink that.
You've seen my vlogs, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. You show the neighborhood. You show like the bus. You show the street side, but you didn't show your place or your address box.
I think he's gone.
No, he got hidden. I hidden him because I'm not.
I think the green stuff is gone now.
No, I think you should keep because he would have revealed more information about that, and that would be important.
I could have come from another stream, walked.
Oh wait, he's back again. It only took Kevin Daddy to show his number on his garbage can to say what. I'm not gonna repeat that.
I checked. There's more than other Walton Street there is. There's a lot of different Walton Streets around. Nice try though.
There's a lot of Walton Streets around where I live, so that's me and Kevin kind of had the same bet.
I could have walked. I could have walked a mile that you wouldn't even know about, and I could have started that recording right there and then. You don't know.
Kevin, J-Man, you're lagging like oblivion.
Who's doing this? Oh my god. Well, you know what? I'll just keep talking. Like, can you guys hear me clearly?
Yeah, you're all Gucci.
Yeah.
Okay. What I was trying to say is that for some people, like, who want to dox Kevin that badly, sounds like to me one or two things. One, you're either doing this for Arthur out of loyalty and spite because you want to see Kevin suffer more after what he's been through already. Or two, you're just probably in the same area as him and you may be closer to them than you think and may give Kevin a reason to, to destroy you in a moment's notice.
I think they're trying to scare Kevin off by saying, haha, we got your location.
It ain't gonna work. I'm still gonna be on here no matter what.
He's gonna be here no matter what.
Yeah, he's got a cancel culture set on him too.
I've seen other people in the UK that like when they used to troll me at one point, which I'm now in good terms with. They're not going to leave YouTube because, again, they may have done some stuff, but then again, they did it for their own reasons. Then they're not going to leave, and neither is Kevin.
Nope. And I'm not going to leave either by canceling me and twisting my words out of context.
And same thing with me, man.
I think that's Detective Conan.
That is Inspector Zenigata from Lucas Third.
And
the animation style is very similar.
And I will clarify, many people have done the exact same thing on YouTube. I know because I've seen them.
Hey, ZTP, I have a question.
Shoot, what's up?
Do these trolls have any game?
I mean, clearly they're just doing this for shits and giggles, so that lets you know their game right there, It's none.
Because I'm not gonna lie, ever since I went back to the game, this internet stuff has become kind of petty and to me now. But I like coming in to show support. That's all.
I mean, people, they have their own venue that they want to do online.
At the end and bring in the comedy. Is that it?
But I think it's mainly that a lot of people here just like to screw around with people. Trolling is their way of feeling good about themselves, so they have to do it to get their narcissistic high. Like this comment right here.
God, let's
read
it, dude.
Wait, who's that person in that picture?
That looks like Dan Stein.
I think that's Peter, but it's
Peter Gilmore.
Kevin Street is just around the corner. It took less than. Oh, why is Peter face on that person's
Not him.
profile?
It's a
Someone's
troll.
trying
Someone's trying to implicate and instigate.
These basement dwellers, I swear, they don't get out of their basements. They love to flex their keyboard muscles. Hey, if you said that to his face, so wants to bet he will knock the fuck out of y'all. And y'all won't do shit. Y'all are some weak mofos, dude.
Here's the thing. If I do vlogs and all that, of me walking around, here's the thing. I'm not going to do it on streets. I'm going to play it safe. If I'm going to do it, I'll be in a restaurant or something.
I'll do it.
You can guess where I'm at. I mean, my mom's actually said where we, which city we come from, and because we're in South Carolina, obviously, but we don't give out our address. Now, the smart money for me, I could go to a restaurant and I could say where I'm at, but you can't simply pinpoint a location where I'm at. It doesn't.
No,
because I play it safe.
See, these people have no lives. They love to play this legal shit. You do realize if you keep doing this shit, y'all will end up in the pound or something.
And what does YouTube do? Nothing. Because
YouTube doesn't do anything. Even if you report the comment, because they protect people like Shane Dawson, who's a openly known pedophile, and they promote him. Jeffree Star, same thing. So they promote these people because they gain attraction and revenue. And as long as they're gaining that controversy revenue, they'll hoard them as much as they can.
Don't forget Zero Lesson. They're pedophiles too. But what I heard, that Lesson did hentai to a fucking minor.
Hey, ZTV, will you mind a skit later on?
Yeah, sure. You don't mind doing it. Well, I'm not going to be on for long because I got to get up for work, but you can do it right now.
I was thinking of action figures. Skit, but
my god, that's pretty funny, dude.
With real drama.
Oh damn!
Based on personal experience.
Well, go right ahead, do it.
Oh, hold on. Let me find all the characters that I need, the important characters to represent. This guy, this person right here.
Well, that defines religion versus spirituality.
Hold on, I'll be.
I got a Pokemon nickname.
What is it?
I'm gonna go back up in the comments and read it.
Gallade?
Galadin or something like that.
Gallade.
I
think that's how you pronounce it. Gallade. I have no idea. I haven't been keeping up with this current gen. I haven't been keeping up with this current gen Pokemon, so I gotta Google that. Hold on. Let me see how that looks like. Oh, that's... Wow.
And by the way, I wouldn't say that it took 30 seconds. It took longer than 30 seconds. I bloody posted that like 2 months ago.
It's a female. It's a female fairy Pokemon. It's awesome looking though. Yeah, it's a fairy type.
Yeah,
like you, Jordan, a fairy.
You just said and you just said again. Now you're being homophobic. Get on somewhere.
Homophobe.
Oh, okay.
It's part of the community that we're in, the fairy type. So that's you should relate to that, Jordan.
No, I don't. I never relate.
Yes, you do. Yes, you can.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
no, I
of
don't.
course.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
You can say what you can say. No, all you want to.
Hold on. Let me. I'm trying to get all the character voices.
Stuttered.
But we.
Stuttered.
Hold on. I'm trying to
Now you're embracing your inner Arthur.
I'm trying to come up with the personality for each character and get in sync with them. All right.
Hey, look at my face. I'm looping the third now.
Wait, they made a 3D animation of Lupin?
Lupin, I'm looping this circle.
Why do they do this with anime?
Hey, I actually tried watching this anime. I just want to start from episode 1 before I get to the movie.
The original is always the best. Always watch the original Lupin.
I want to get to it, but I can't find it.
See, now this is very controversial, and this is when we get into a religious topic, because it's the Old Testament versus the New Testament. And people, a lot of Christians believe in the New Testament and believe that Jesus undid all of the stuff that the Old Testament God had done. So it's a matter of faith versus belief, and it's something that people have conflict with. And if you debate with them with it, it's gonna end badly. But I'm all open for it.
Okay, I'll go ahead and answer you. Yeah, you're a child of God when you accept Christ as your Savior and get saved, because at that point you're adopted in, is basically what the Bible says. So he didn't disown anybody; they never belonged to him. So there you go.
Yeah, Gardevoir. I like Gardevoir. She's pretty cool.
Instant Gaming.
I mean, does that kind of answer your question?
Gaming.
Hey,
Yeah, it
Instant
does.
Gaming. Square pants.
So Tom says in the Old Testament, God had no children. I think he mean.
Hey,
They were not. No, they were not called children of God at that time. In the Old Testament, they were just humans, people that he made until they got saved, until they accept Christ as their Savior. And there is a way in the Old Testament where they did, sacrifices. Without blood, there's no remission of sin. So they had to sacrifice animals and goats and stuff like that. But at that time, they still weren't what you would call children of God. They were put in this place called paradise. It wasn't until Jesus died on the cross,
Garden of Eve,
and
Eden.
opened up heaven. He took the gate, he took the keys to, hell and the grave, and got everybody out of paradise, and then he went to heaven. So it's a lot more, there's a lot more to it than just saying yes or no, this person is or this person isn't. And religion, Christianity, the Bible, there's, a lot of stuff going on there. Were we experiments?
Hey, True, what's going on?
Yo, there's another comment, by the way, in chat.
True Anonymous.
Kev, there's only one wall.
Someone's pretending to be Andrew, by the way.
Oh, wow. Well, this petty do.
Someone's pretending to be Andrew Mavidot, and here I thought Andrew Mavidot was the one that came up with memes.
Okay,
I wouldn't be surprised if it's Trevor.
Okay,
I wouldn't be
Mr.
surprised
Troll
if it's Trevor.
person, whoever you are, let me ask you one thing. What you going to do with this information? What are you going to do? Show up at Kevin's house? I mean, you're going to end up in a mess if that happens. Okay. So what's your end game in this? Just being a smart mouth by letting everybody know what his address is? You want me to tell you my address? I tell you what, I'm in South Carolina. We can shoot you in the yard and not worry about it. So
oh, damn. That's
I'm not trying to be like, Arthur and I'll shoot you. I'm just letting you know.
The Southern thug just came right at you.
Well, I am just letting you know. We are in a state where you can be hurt really badly. So leave Kevin Daddy alone. He ain't done nothing to you. So back off. What has he done? He sits around, minds his own business, plays his video games, and he talks a little bit of junk every once in a while. Who don't on this platform?
Exactly.
Everyone here is talking pretty much shit.
He's a keyboard warrior. He thinks he's the ultimate warrior, man, but he's a joke.
The ultimate warrior.
He's a joke. I'm gonna get you those Zenny gotchas, and I'm gonna put it around your freaking thumbs.
They know better. They know better.
Exactly what Remy said.
Sending more
Show
SIM
up.
cards
Just
out.
show up.
So for some J-man, could you give them to him, please, Kevin Daddy?
I wish I
please?
could, but here's the thing. You ain't gonna find me, bitch. Never. You know why? Because I'm a hard man to find, but if you do find me, hey, by all means.
Hard. Hey, free, but where are you getting back? Hey, Well, hey, you said free, but what are you giving back, huh? Nothing. You're giving nothing in return, you dumbass. You're just showing yourself or how much of a fucking prick you are. Stop hiding behind a fake, no profile pic. Why don't you express fucking character for once? Because I'm getting sick and tired of your dumbass. Why don't you show yourself? Come in here. We'll
What's
save
so
you.
funny is you go ahead and send it to our address because we don't live there anymore. So there you go.
At that point, you could submit a tip to the FBI.
Yeah, you can go get yourself turned into a cell. Yeah. And I will freaking put some zini gotchas on you, man.
And
I'll
the thing
throw
of it
right-
is, the sad part of it is that these people, they're just like the 4chan trolls that if you say something like they don't like, they would just hack into your IP and then they basically will dox you just so they
They're
can
ignorant.
silence you. It's the typical sociopathic mentality that the internet has, where if they don't like your opinion, they will do things to endanger your livelihood just so
Hey.
that you can't speak
Yeah.
your mind.
Hey,
Insane
Kiwi
gaming.
Farms is better.
Exactly.
Kiwi Farms.
That's some
Ours is the
petty ass
same
shit.
way.
Now you talk about
And-
cancel culture. I mean, that's truly
Yeah.
cancel culture right there.
Yep. That's Kiwi Farms is better than Reddit and 4chan put together. I'm just stating the fact.
I mean, it's debatable, but we'll let you
Well,
have your
DTP.
opinion there.
Okay, y'all are nerding out about something, and I don't know what you're talking about. But Insane Gaming made a comment. West Virginia law is shooting the yard. Exactly, brother. Got the same stuff going on around here. You don't even have to conceal. You don't even have to conceal your weapon anymore. My husband and I went out to eat the other day. We went to the Cracker Barrel. He had his piece on him, and there was this lady that was sitting at another table that just kept eyeballing his gun the entire time. Like, get over it. This is South Carolina. That's what we do.
Gotta protect yourself. See, why can't every other state have that? Why can't every other fucking state have that concealed? Well, I wouldn't say
Well, because
concealed.
there's a politics being involved in there. When there's politics, there's identity politics,
And
that
profit.
and that comes in with the idea of having an armed weapon with you and not having an armed weapon with you. So certain states are for that, and other states are against it.
But here's the thing: there's hypocrisy on that political spectrum, and some hypocrisy on the religious spectrum too.
There is controversy in all spectrums of everything.
Rotten apple. There's another guy.
Oh my God! Most of the time, these trolls they're like 15-year-old, 16-year-old kids.
You know what?
Catch it on flick.
Hey, you know what? You're right. You are a rotten apple. You're
Northern
so
Ireland.
rotten. Smell like shit.
So now are they trying to make it out like this is what's his name? He's friends with Cabal. Nigel. Isn't he from? Is he from Northern Ireland or is he from Scotland? Which one is it? Okay, well, never mind. I thought maybe they were trying to gaslight him.
Shoot, not Cubics. Who's the other one? I know you're talking about.
Nigel.
Yeah, but he has Punk. Yeah, CM Punk.
Yeah,
NF Punk.
NF Punk.
Or
Sorry.
NF Pulse, NF Punk, whatever.
Pulse. Yeah, I thought maybe he was trying to gaslight him, but never mind. Okay.
You know, one thing I will say out of all this, you can make all these sock accounts and have all the fun you want, but when someone finally tracks you down too, and someone beats the ever loving hell out of you, then don't say you didn't deserve it because you did.
You do deserve everything you're getting, and I hope you get turned into a freaking cell. Because I hope a cell's just reserved for you. Because I know.
And I hope this guy starts making muffins for the Muffin Man, because the Muffin Man's gonna work his ass off, and he doesn't. If he slacks off,
But who
he'll get
wait,
his ass.
wait, is he wait, like who lives on Drury Lane?
The Muffin Man.
Yep.
The Muffin Man?
Muffin Man.
Yep.
He's married to the Muffin Man.
See, bring a little entertainment in between.
I love that voice.
Okay, so
Can't go wrong. Well,
back to your girlfriend.
Not me, the girl I talking to or interested.
Yeah, the girl you're talking to.
Yeah, interested in.
My girl down there.
Because they are afraid. Because the moment you catch them, they're gonna be scared up their wits and say, "Oh, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I wasn't the one sending you those things." You know, that's what they're gonna do. But if they can hide behind being anonymous and literally not know that they're the ones sending it. Don't start now.
Anonymity.
Then they can get away with what they're doing because they're hiding behind a computer screen. You don't know who they are, and then they can mess around with people intelligence and really their sanity and make them scared and worried that, oh my God, they got my location. You know, and it's a way so they can get inside Kevin's head. That's what they're doing.
It's psychological warfare.
It's psychological warfare. That's what they're doing.
Well,
New daytime
psychologically trying to mess with Kevin. There you go.
To make Kevin nervous, make Kevin scared to be on the internet, and make him think twice before he makes a video. It's just it's trying to intimidate him.
It's called gangster.
That's what they do in 4chan.
Yeah, that's a website that is not wanting. You don't want to go there. Whew.
No, 4chan's dangerous. It's risky, man.
Risque.
Antoine says, "Well, they pretend tough guys." Yeah, they are.
Yeah, Antoine's right, man. He ain't afraid to lay down the law, set records straight.
Peter says, "I know how Kevin feels." Yeah. I think this troll is in love with you, man. No, I mean, they clearly have an obsession if they went out his way to get the IP address, get the location of the person, and then send them a letter with putting Arthur Whitson's name on there.
Oh, absolutely. They're obsessed.
Yeah. I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious to try and get more heat on Arthur, and then people will start hating him more because like he'd had a hand.
And I told Arthur, I said, "Listen, I said you're responsible too because your name is on there."
He's not. I mean, he's stupid, but he's not smart.
Come
Wait,
on.
that doesn't make any sense. He's stupid, but he's not smart. Now that was stupid, and it's not smart.
Stupid.
It's another phrase for David to capture on, like the whole "I hate it, I don't like it" thing.
Oh God.
Hey, Gordon, I got something for you. 38 squares.
Oh man.
Dude.
Have you guys ever?
That reminds me of somebody that likes to hang around and be an outcast.
Oh damn, son.
Go ahead.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Dumb and Dumber?
I'm sorry if I.
Oh yes, that's one of my favorite movies.
Right.
Hey, this is some Mickey Mouse bullshit right here. What I'm holding.
Well, Kevin is a very attractive man. Try not to get jealous, Jordan. You'll always be my waifu.
That will never ever happen.
Anyway,
right in front of Jordan's mom too.
By the way, Mama Bear's going to ask me something.
Yeah, she was going to ask you about your love life.
Waifu.
Yeah. I was just saying that I think that this
doing good,
girl
Antoine. What
is,
about yourself?
Oh my God.
What's going on?
TV interrupting.
I was saying hi. Okay, go ahead.
I think that this girl's probably bringing out the manly man part of you where you want to be protective and stuff like that. And I think it's really sweet. So I think you should play into it.
Because I'm not going to lie, this one's different from the other girls. The other girls were like, oh, they like me because I'm charming, charismatic. But this one's like, she's shy, but she does like me, but she doesn't want to open up. But in order for me to know, I had to approach.
Oh yeah.
Because this one is just straightforward, no nonsense.
Yeah, you've got to take the first step towards her.
Yeah.
And make sure that it's real old fashioned too. She'll like that.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not used to old fashioned. I'm more like go with the flow, but I'm a very adaptable person, so I like learning new things.
Yeah, I think
Dragon Tom says Yeah, I know your charm. You're gonna get her.
Oh, yeah.
Tom says, "Is the girl we talked about privately or a new one?"
Yeah, the same one privately.
Same.
This
Okay.
funny, Mama Bear. This one,
Bronze Bird, what's going on?
Mama Bear. This one,
She's a
Paranoid enemies.
Jordan.
dragon gets the ladies, guys. He has a great. Yeah,
No.
he does. That's one of the
I'm
dragon's
gonna go ahead and head out.
definitive features.
yeah,
I'll
that's
see
the
y'all
thing.
later. I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, the thing is, this
All right,
one's
hero.
different because she's quiet. She's like, I feel like she was raised this way, and maybe she's expecting me to be more assertive, and guess what? Subconsciously, I want to do it, but at the same time, I'm anxious because it's something I've never done before.
Yeah, but okay, there is one thing that you have to keep in mind. Don't do anything that's not real. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I know you. Yeah, I know you.
Oh,
I know
but
you're gonna
Mama Bear,
be-
I'll tell you this, Mama Bear. She seems comfortable throwing the F-bomb at me
Oh,
casually.
Wait,
well,
what kind of f-bomb?
Like, for
Like-
example, if I playfully tease her, she'd be like,
she's like,
"Fuck
"F you." Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That
And if I
see,
flip-
that's flirting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, here's the thing though. I was trying to find out how to flirt with her. I tried doing jokes, but it felt forced, so I decided to do teasing, and it felt.
Mhm.
Yeah, I had to change.
sorry.
I had to adapt. Yo,
When
what?
When you said, fuck you," I was hearing it in my head and I was imagining it like her doing it to you, and I just started laughing.
Yeah, basically, this is how it happened. Like, she shoots her voice on the speaker. She's calling my name. I say, "Was that you calling my name in the speaker?" She said, "Yeah." You have a really nasally voice. She paused for a couple seconds, like, "Fuck you," and what she said with a smile.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
See, yeah, that's flirty, and I agree with Tom. Take it slow and be yourself.
I will
Just-
because
yes.
I like the pace as I'm going.
Right. But yeah, just if she's one of those old fashioned kind of girls, just open the door for her, that kind of
Mhm.
thing. She'll like
Mhm.
that. Be
Yeah.
all gallant and stuff.
Yeah, I never met this type before, but I'm intrigued.
Well, I hope you.
And you're
keep us
right, Mama
updated.
Bear. I will do. You're right. She brings out a more of a masculine side, which I
Mhm.
never thought I would like allow myself to show. Yes,
know-
I say aloud.
Yeah, one thing that that I knew that my husband was the real deal is because I always felt safe with my daddy, and the only other man that's ever made me feel safe like that has been my husband, and it's been like that since day one. I've felt like he could protect me, like he would, take care of me if I needed it or whatever. So, yeah, I'm just saying, maybe you bring out that kind of thing in her.
I think also you bring out her personality more. Like, she feels more comfortable
yeah.
being herself.
Yeah.
Like, remember she said she was quiet. With you, you can be yourself and you can be open and you can just give it to her. And then from her perspective, she can just open up that wall that's blocking. And then she can be a little bit more flirtatious. She can give more personality to the point where you're going to embrace that. And she wants that.
Yes, she's a no-nonsense person. So I like that. I like that for some reason. Because I'm no nonsense, but not all the time. But she's all the time no nonsense. I don't know why I like it. I don't know why.
It's the first time in a long time that you had someone who is that serious.
Yeah, I guess. You know what's funny? A couple of days ago, I have a overwhelming weight on my chest when I was thinking about some things. I was breathing heavily, really heavy. I was like, I was having a hard time breathing. I don't know why. I was like holding my chest. I was really like,
you were having an anxiety attack because you were realizing, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. So you were having an anxiety attack, but in a good way.
Oh,
all of this, all of
first
this.
time. it's like I could easily fall down and just like knock out unconscious from this.
Yeah,
thing.
that's an anxiety attack.
Okay. You know what's so funny is that I can just see in my mind this huge grin on his face while he's talking about this. Can y'all? Is it just me? And not a fake grin or nothing, just this big blushy kind of smile.
A legit grin. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. So, well, I'm happy for you.
Yes, this is different from the usual flames I get. This is different.
Good.
It's weird. And I'm not even mad.
Yeah.
Usually
There's
I'd be
nothing
like,
wrong
nah,
with being
man.
in love with love.
Madly in love.
Oh, tell Jordan he feels safe.
Look at that icon. Who uses that icon?
Oh no.
Who uses that icon?
Hakuna Matata. ZTB, I sent you something on Discord.
I know. I'm gonna check out. A lot of stuff has been happening there. I'm not gonna bring it up here.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That was what I was talking about earlier, and so I thought you'd like to see that.
Yeah, something really bad is going on with her, and I think
No. This is about something else. I'm talking about the other thing I was talking about. Oh, now you see it.
I see it now.
So
that what you mean? That picture?
Yeah. Do with it what you
Why
will.
aren't you a police officer?
Dude, I don't know.
You will be good with forensics.
I know.
Yes, Tom. You're right.
There
That's
you
love.
go. So, yeah.
Wow.
Nothing better than a great value smell. Don't listen to Remy. Don't listen to Remington. He will have you taking some chick to a Taco Bell and buying her, some little dollar menu stuff. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. He can get away with it, Dragon. I don't know if you could pull it off. So yeah.
Pull off what?
I don't know. I just, you've got a great personality and stuff, but you need to take her somewhere with some money involved.
Money.
Just saying.
I see what you're talking about.
His comment. Great value, man. No, don't do that. You're classy. So, yeah.
Sorry. I can't help but laugh at it.
COVID. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those laughs that makes
I know you
die.
are, Remington. I know you're being sarcastic. I know you would treat a girl very
if
well,
I want to take her out somewhere, it has to be at Mikuni's.
Oh wow, I didn't know you took Jordan to Taco Bell.
Jordan
I'm getting, to be honest,
spends a
with
lot of
you,
money at Taco Bell.
I get real. The thing is, that whole joke has gotten annoying and old.
Oh yeah.
Who says he was joking?
Yeah. Well, no, but Remington was being sarcastic, and I was being sarcastic too. I was just messing with Dragon.
Yeah, as long as you guys have the memories and the relationship is intact and you're forming that connection. But don't be a cheap N-word, but yeah.
But if you work together, y'all break it.
Say that again.
Oh, you were breaking up, Mama Bear.
I said, oh, okay. Y'all work together. Do you get to go on break at the same time?
Sometimes.
Well,
it depends
you need to find out.
Who is this diddly squat? Story time. The nickname Mama Bear came out because Chayton calls her that in.
No, honey. He couldn't handle this. Anyway, Dragon, back to you.
That's not the reason why she named her that, dummy.
No need for explanation.
What a jerk.
Wow.
So, anyway, Dragon.
I'm glad you're having fun, Chayton, Mr. Short.
Find out her favorite, soft drink and her favorite candy bar or chips or something like that, and just have some there the next time y'all go on break together and say, here you go. I got this and I thought I'd share with you. Something like that. She would like that.
Yeah. What's funny about this one? Yeah. She likes fresh things.
Dave and
Yeah.
Buster's. That's the way to go.
Who's got
you
a
know what I
dumb
mean by
name?
that?
I was gonna say that and be like, who said that?
No, this is what I'll
Who
say.
said that?
Who? I'll say it like this. Who said?
No, I'm sure he's talking about the other name's a dumb name.
But anyways, this one is very seems to like new stuff, fresh
Also,
stuff.
Chayton, you're making it very obvious that it's you from the moment you said long third leg end. I mean, come on.
Oh, you know what? I don't care no more. I'm gonna say it.
Go ahead.
Hey, Chayton.
Go ahead, Dragon. Say what you gonna say.
I don't care no more. Sorry. I apologize in advance. I hope you can understand. Hey, Chayton, how you doing, brother, man? You want to tell me how Genesis is doing? I hope she's doing fine because it'd be sad like a deadbeat like her doesn't keep up on her, you know? I mean, it's important for, a person, your daughter, to know her biological father, even if he's a piece of shit deadbeat. But still, though, you still gotta know her. But this way you said, oh, that's not my business anymore. And she's with a better family. Yeah, you're right. Because you wouldn't be able to raise her because you'd be a piece of shit. You'll neglect her. Hell, you do something that, what most people in jail will kill would do. But I digress. Anyways, I know that you'll be like, oh well, I don't care anymore. I move on from the past. Yeah, the past is the past, and that is all dead. You know what? That shows that you're just running away from your problem. You're just afraid to face responsibility. And I can see why your pop used to beat your ass all the time when you were little.
Damn,
That's a shame. That's really a shame. And how the mama, your mom always just watched there, and she saying it happens. You want to use the excuse like, oh, don't really act like this because I used to be abused, but that's why I didn't really, get along with my father that much, after he committed suicide, Anyways, yeah, but yeah. So if you want to talk shit on somebody, no, watch out. There's other people, got leverage on you too. So if I were you, stay quiet.
Mic drop.
Anybody
Boom.
else got their eyebrows up? I'm like,
bam.
What? Story time by Dragon.
Bam.
Nice.
And he's gonna come in with another account. It's gonna be like, "Oh, Dragon, you didn't hurt me. You said what you said, but I'm still here." Yeah, I don't know. Roses are red, violets are blue. I love Jordan. That's a good one. I like that.
I'm seconds away of leaving the StreamYard panel.
That was a good one. I like that. Dragon, take her some bubble and a rubber duck, or should that be Jordan and Brian?
Well, let's just say, hey, I appreciate the advice, but I'll say I got my own way of doing things. Usually, Dragon always come up with something innovative.
And I guarantee you, Brian is not going to use water. And if it is, it ain't the water you think.
First of all,
it's the Alabama kind of water.
Right now, Brian Absher, I freaking hate your guts for having to, mention my name, saying I'll give J-Man a bath. F you. I really resent you for that joke and everyone making that assumption.
Hey, it's okay, man. It's a meme.
I don't care if it's a meme. It's gotten annoying. In fact, it's gotten old, just like I am.
I'm gonna go buy some bath water.
Okay, wait. What happened? I thought Brian was coming back in November.
I don't know. According to Hero, he said he was supposed to come back, but it looks
he posted on Facebook and said that the rattlesnake from Alabama was coming back in November.
Dear Lord, when that happens.
No, it was the Viper.
The Viper. Okay,
he's trying to take Randy Orton's nickname out of proportion.
Well, whatever. I'm just wondering what happened to him. Should I call his mom again?
Yeah, Remington, these trolls have obsessed with me. Finally, I'm sorry. I'm fully booked up for you trolls.
Hey,
wait a minute. I can't call his mom again because that's clout chasing, remember?
Why
according to some people.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
Jordy.
can't call his mom because that'd be clout chasing.
Hey,
Do
Jordy,
you
I have a question for you.
understand?
I have a question for you, Jordy.
Shoot.
How many jokes are you tired of?
Well, just like with what you thought, like with the one where you ask, tell Arthur that like you're a terrorist, right? And then the whole terrorist my ass exactly thing, like that's gotten old. Then there's a few things that's gotten old too, that I can say, like the relationship joke, the bathtub joke. I mean, can anybody just find something new? I mean, and not be repetitive. It's like it's like a rerun.
At least I'm not the one making the bathtub jokes about it.
Well, ever since I retired my my usual jokes, I start to come up with new jokes on the fly now. It depends on the situation.
In the heat of the moment.
Sometimes I'll say it in the middle of a serious conversation, just for the hell of it. I mean, Jordy, I mean, I get it. People, these jokes, they get abused. It's like when you overuse the same meme over and over again, it loses its value. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
People just don't have their own originality. They can't create anything. All they do is like repeat what is popular because this person said it. But personally, for me, the things that I said, it's more like for shit.
Isn't that what Arthur does all the time? Repeat what is
Yes.
popular and then try to make it his own, and it doesn't come out the way he expected it to.
But it's the thing though, when they say it, it's not as good as the original person that said it. And it makes it like they're just trying to, follow a trend while trying to beat themselves. Like
Especially when someone does the ta-ta, ta-ta, ta-ta.
Well, my thing right now is I'm really tired of hearing at the end of the day that phrase.
Yeah,
guess
who came up with that?
Kevin, yeah, we're going to talk about
well,
that.
actually, I said that to you, and then you said it a bunch, and then other people picked up on it.
Hey, what about this quote?
It's like okay, my thing with the whole at the end of the day thing, it's like on par with ZTV's catch that on fleek thing,
Yeah, but catch that a fleek is not going to go away. That's lit.
Same thing with me with the at the end of the day.
People are saying that all the time.
Yeah,
even demons are saying that.
They're not giving you credit, though.
I've heard people say it in the grocery store.
Really? See,
Yeah,
I tell you, it's catching on.
say
It's
it.
catching on. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody said, "Did you hear what ZTB said? Did you hear what ZTB said?" I think we should make a show and make that the theme.
Hey,
show.
catch that on fleek.
On fleek. Catch it on fleek.
I don't usually have catchphrase. I usually just create them and people repeat.
You have you like to impersonate people rather than have your own, I guess, persona. Yeah. Like you like to emulate other people, like a skit, like Saturday Night Live, or better yet, Mad TV.
Yeah, but if I want to be myself, I'm more like my humor is more subtle when I be myself.
Yes.
But those are the best kinds of humors. It's a little bit hard to get, but if you get the meaning, it's like, I see what you did there.
Whoa. You know what one of my favorite things about Dragon is?
There's a lot of things.
I know, but he does not mind asking you about your opinion of him. Like he will ask you flat out, what do you think about such and such if I say this, or if I do that, or if I, act this certain way? What do you think about that? How does that, how do you feel about it? That sort of thing. I just like how he just comes out and asks you about it instead of wondering what you think. So I just, I like that.
But here's the thing though.
He's less about his ego.
I usually ask those questions to people who I'm most comfortable with.
I wouldn't say that. You asked Stefan Radon about how he feels about you.
Oh. Well.
Maybe
I asked because I'm curious. Maybe I'm curious then.
I would say that is the answer. You're curious of what they think of you. Mm-hmm.
But most of the time, I try not to ask that question.
Yeah, I've
most
heard you
time I
ask
don't
it
like
quite
to.
a bit, but
I try not to ask it so
but I
much.
but I like it. I think it's a good part of your
Why?
personality because you want to see. There you go. As that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Instead of just letting somebody say like, "Oh, I think that's really nice." Why? Why do you think it's nice? You always have to go deeper, and I like that. I really do, and that's why because you go deeper, and you're not just a surface person. You don't want to just leave something
Oh yeah.
unsaid or something like that. You want to go a little bit deeper and find out why do you like this or why do you not like this or whatever.
Well,
So,
I like learning.
yes, you do.
That's funny.
Because you love learning. Do you understand?
No,
I
that's
like to
funny.
learn.
Someone
I like to
someone
learn
said
it.
to
Learn
me.
it. Sorry.
Someone said to me that I view the world with really wide lenses.
You mean wider than Arthur's glasses?
Basically, like I'm willing. I'm
Wider than
willing.
your viewpoint, literally.
He said wide, not thick.
Wide lenses. Basically, like I'm willing to see through everyone's perspective and without changing my own opinion. I just like knowledge for some
Yeah.
reason. I just do.
Well, it's always
You're an
good.
intuitive person.
It's
You
always
like
good
to
to hear other
observe
people's
and
perspective of things.
then
You know what?
allow their information to shape you who you are as a
That's
person.
funny. Mama Bear, back then I used to have the opposite opinion. I was like, who cares what some of these people think? Don't worry about what they think. But me, I don't know why I worry so much. Maybe because I like to get in people's head, like for like reasons. Maybe I like to reflect on myself subconsciously, and maybe learn more about myself. And sometimes I can't really judge who I am. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't like to describe myself.
You like criticism
Yes, good
from
or
other
bad.
people.
Yes,
So that
because
it
it's
can
easy
help
to
you.
yes,
Yeah.
because it's so easy to say, "Oh yeah, I'm a ladies man. I get laid every night at work. I have like 3 days right now. Give me a head." And my mom, she's like a personal stripper for me, and she also sent me
I
milk for her
believe that.
boobies. And I have a dog, but he
I
can't
believe that.
walk. And I have a car, a Corvette, a Ferrari, and I'm a cool guy. I'm an open book, and I'm a for peace. I don't need to say. I'm like, I don't like. That's why I like. Listen, the thing though, when I try to say that, I'm a cool guy, I'm all lit and shit, I'm friendly, it feels like I'm trying to.
You're good inside, enjoy.
Personally, but if I want to like describe myself in the most simplest way, I'll just say I'm just a chill guy who's just trying to have a good time.
Anyway, hey, listen, guys, I'm gonna get off here and talk with somebody. It's an important matter, but don't worry, it has nothing to do with what we're dealing with. It's another different matter altogether. But don't worry. Maybe we'll come back here next time, and maybe we won't have to deal with anything drama related.
I hope not. It's December. It's the last month of the year.
So.
Anyway,
2021 has been one
and
hell.
You guys have a good night.
Likewise.
Have a good night.
I'm out of here because my battery's at 8%. So
And I gotta get up in 6 hours. So
yes,
I need some sleep.
we're going to get our hair cut at 8:30 in the morning. So yeah, we got to.
Oh, that's the time I'm leaving. See, there you go.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I'm getting. My
you're getting your hair cut, Jordan. Shut up.
Uh-oh.
You gotta trim that bush.
I'm saying, thinking about getting a lightning bolt in it. Okay. Oh wait, you talking about Jordan's? I'm just kidding.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass. We're done.
See ya.